okay, so okay. So last time we caught up to Lucretia, we turned the light of creation into a weapon. The options on the table were turn it into a defense with Lucretia, bury her off our realm entirely.
Or plane.
Yeah, exactly. Or
a lowland Geodude.
Or what? I don't know. I don't quite know.
A weapon. We did it. We made
right.
it.
Yeah, you guys chose weapon,
we?
but there was some other option that was story-wise presented, but that doesn't quite.
She was going to cut the our entire plane off from all the other planes of existence to separate us from the hunger.
Yeah. That really seemed to be her last option.
Into the weapon. As I pretty much reminded her that she wasn't doing
whose EXs are rare.
And then we ran back outside to see that the hunger's basically touched down. It's right up in the sky. There are... I have
everybody got their
here.
memories back.
Everyone, yeah, we all have our memories back. Oh, yeah, because you guys did the Voidfish thing, and everyone got all of their memories back. We see scenes outside of, like, Gold Cliff of all the...
school days.
Fighting vehicles, just like, in groups, hitting the dunes up and down, blasting at the things, shadow creatures coming out of their tendril. There's Gold Cliff and the town militia and folks from the train blasting spells off and swinging swords at their tendril. We see these scenes, Refuge, right? The group... Roswell splitting apart and bashing a massive, like, shadowy worm that comes out of the ground. In the background, you see the purple worm jump from the ground and smash into a group of, random creatures around. The planet is fighting back, intelligent or not. We see scenes of this. You folks have split up upon leaving the Bureau. Bureau is going to be our southern building down at the bottom of our circular map. This is up on the Bureau of Balance floating moon base. The southern building is the actual, like, Bureau admin building where the Voidfishes are kept, where the secret Voidfish is kept. It's where the offices are. It's where you turned in all the relics. The building up on the northwest of the Bureau is the now closed Fantasy Costco, boarded up as it were, and then off to the east is going to be your, like, launch station. There's also an elevator in there to take you down to the mother Voidfish and, like, other floors that may be, like, sleeping. That's like your main elevator up and down. As you exited the admin building, you split up loop throughout an idea that we could use the black glass circle created by your very first adventure in order to... We might even need to retcon that. Because you guys undid time, didn't you? You guys didn't... Did you redo that?
It, and then Buddha redid it.
And then redid it. That's right. Okay, yeah, black glass circle, boom. You guys flew off because she says that, you might be able to infuse it with enough spell power to summon extraplanarly. And Lady Death is on the docket. I think last we saw of her, maybe in a side scene, was that she is fighting the astral plane as a whole is kind of starting to fall apart. I don't know if our characters have seen that, but we should know that as, like, consumers of this story, is that it's not just the material plane you guys find yourselves on, but the planes around you are starting to fall apart because the hunger has begun to consume this reality, as you've seen it do time and time again. Tim, Loop, Lucretia, and Angus have split off to go to the Black Glass Circle to summon Lady Death, to infuse that with spell power. The rest of you, Tim and... Nope, Tim is gone. Tim is off to the side for now.
I'm gone.
I don't have a map for you, but we of course will, like, we will be covering you in between, and then ideally at some point you return to the map, because this is a lot for these 6 people to be fighting. It is. It's gonna seem like
Go
that.
Martini.
I want this to seem... I don't know. Have I overdone it? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Tim has jetted off. Davenport found the ship, and so you guys fly towards Verdansk to land. It's not Verdansk. Verdansk is our main city. It's something Dansk. I don't know. The glass circle we created in our very first arc. And the other 2, you, Korik, and Yi, find yourselves next to Angus. He's here. Yep, Angus is here. And... oh my goodness, I'm forgetting names. Oh no. Carrie and Killian. Angus, Carrie, and Killian have been out here fighting since you guys went in to get Lucretia. So they are injured. They are, you see the signs of battle on them. But what I will give us with that is that I'm actually going to, because I didn't really consider that when I was putting all this up, I'm going to take out one of these things over here. I'm going to take out this and this. Okay. Takes out a couple more folks. I didn't put everyone on the board, I think, yet, because as we're getting here, what the 2 of you and with your force stand in front of, on the west side, loud engines roaring. You hear them circling the field, a V formation, which I'm going to move this one up. We just lost one. A V formation of, like, World War I style, like fighter planes. These, like, biplanes that are like one pilot and a gunner in the back is really all that could fit in them. Though they are full, like, kind of shadowed creatures. You can see a pilot, though, in the shadow that is driving it, right? And a gunner doing the gunning. They are circling the field. There is a little bit of signs of wear and tear on some of the planes, but they are circling and firing down at your allies, which here I'm going to change. Let's see. Carrie and Killian are up here in the front line, fighting off robots. Just a bunch of different humanoid robots, shapes and sizes, clawing down at them, trying to punch them and strike them. They don't seem to be doing the most damage, but there is a bunch of them on the field. Angus is floating above about 30 feet, throwing down spells and, blasts of fire and lightning as the 2 of you exit the building here. Behind the robots that have come out, you see 3 great beasts breaking through the tornado of hunger energy hitting the base at the moment. The Great Bear, Owl, and Wolf. This is like from one of the very first cycles we did. But I'm going to say we lost that cycle. It's hard to remember at this point what we won and lost, so now it's all just narrative. They break free from this cyclone, and you probably recognize them from that cycle. We're going to roll initiative for everybody, and Tim, when we hit your initiative in the order, we'll cycle back to what's happening in your scene.
Okay.
A 10?
Dirty 20.
This I'm going to have to write down separately.
Good roll.
Thank you. It's my 120 of the night, so
Nah, nope, it is not. You are going to
What's-
have a 20 for a sneak attack doing critical damage later.
Tim, what's your initiative?
11. Not great. Not good. Not bad. I mean, it could have been worse. A lot worse.
you could have
You
gotten
go
that
before
one.
me.
Yeah, definitely could have been in that one, but it wasn't. So that's cool.
Oh, fuck. I have to run
Tim,
downstairs really quick, but keep going.
roll a luck check or toxic roll a luck check. It's not Tim. I just want to see what this is.
What
saying.
actually is luck roll?
You just
What's
roll a
stat is that?
d20. Roll a d20, no stat. 10. I mean,
Okay.
the higher the better. Great.
16. That's significantly better than my
Initiative, congrats.
initiative roll. Great. No way could that come back and haunt me.
To fight a kraken from our second rebirth, our revenge, where we have to loop 100 times.
Thankfully, I haven't used that many spell slots. Pretty happy about that.
That is good.
I have a potion still on me that lets me regain a level 3 spell slot.
Well, that must be nice. I don't
So
have one.
look at you. I think you do. Look at your inventory stuff, because I thought you got one when we got it at Costco.
It feels like something you would have tried to pick up.
Might have been, yeah.
Because I think I remember you getting it, and unless you drank it, because I've held on to mine.
I don't think you drank it at all, either, if you did pick one up.
Okay. At the start of the round, give me 1 second.
I'm laggy
I
mouse.
have a vial of sap. I have something something spanner 3. That's for healing a vehicle from that arc.
At the very beginning of the round, 3 more robots surge out of the cyclone. Give me a perception check, you two, as you see them kind of surge out from near the cyclone.
Does my broken passive perception help with anything?
I just want an active one here. I definitely am keeping in mind that you and Yi have them.
All right. I want to say this.
Yeah.
I have a plus 11 and I rolled a 12.
Okay. You see that they're coming from like the back of the cyclone. Based on the way
14.
Okay. Based on the way the beasts are emerging, you get a sense that the beasts are like coming from that extra dimensional space as they're like stepping out. You get a sense that these robots coming out kind of from the back of the cyclone are being brought in by a different thing. There's something back there bringing these in. And it's just kind of covered up by the back of the cyclone.
Alrighty.
But first in the initiative order is Angus. As you two step out and start getting a sense of the battlefield, Angus fires down.
What did Angus roll?
A natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
that just fucking checks.
No, I know. I just wanted to know because I was like, I got a 20, so he had to either get something higher or the same.
Angus swoops down and is going to lightning bolt. I need to measure a line here.
Is talking a free action? We can do not on our turn.
You can always talk.
Okay, I'm going to yell at Angus and tell him aim high. Get their heads. Aim for their heads.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, can you guys see this line I'm making?
Yeah, we can see it.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
a 50-foot line. And I think
it's going off the
that
map.
to me hits all of the skeletons and the wolf.
If it's within a 5 foot.
I mean, yeah, it's a 5 foot line. or all of the robots and the wolf. So Angus has to fly down very close. You see him charge up a lot of energy as he spots you, and he swoops down right ground level and blasts off a massive, bolt of electricity that surges forward. And I'm gonna do Dex saving throws for all these. Let's see. Where's my dice roller here? There it is. Dice roller, D20, D20. It's a 13 for the wolf first. That is going to pass with a +4. 17 being the DC. Let's see for all of the robots next. That does not pass. The robots are taking full fucking damage.
What did he cast?
Lightning bolt.
Nice.
I was about to say that sounded like a very high level lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. I'm just looking up damage real quick. 100-foot long, so like it wasn't even. It could have been longer. 8d6. Yeah. Perfect. Coming back at you with the 8d6. Bam. Dice.
I feel kind of redundant right now.
There's 6. And there's 2. I'll just add those up. The 6 was 12, and the 2 was 7, being 19 points of damage. Shreds the robots. It doesn't kill any of them, but it does hit them. You see the giant wolf kind of leap back into the cyclone of hunger energy in order to, like, justify sidestepping half of that damage. Next in the order is Carrie. Carrie is up here, boom, boom, next to Angus. She is going to reckless attack. She is going to frenzy. She is going to... Oh, I'm just used to rolling. I'm used to rolling by hand. It'll make it much faster. Unless I'm doing like the big wizardly rolls. That's over a 20. She hits that one. I'm going to see if she just kills that one outright. She's got a big-ass sword.
Yeah, she does.
A big-ass sword. That one, she kills outright and steps up into its place and continues her whirling attacking. Same exact roll to hit. Also kills the second one. The third roll to hit is +8. So that's going to be a 15. Definitely hits. It's going to be more than enough. So she just swings in, hits the first one, and cleaves it in two. And you see her spin the axe up around and then just sideways through the both of them. They go down. You get a sense that you're just looking into a snapshot on the battle. This is a moment at which something good is happening for your allies. Yi, you are up. You see all of these robots like kind of facing towards your frontliners down on the ground and are making their way towards them. The beasts are coming out of the cyclone. Up to your left, pretty far from you, you see the flying biplanes beginning to take focus on the two new incoming people, which is you two.
Alrighty. All right.
Korik, what was your initiative? Do you recall?
11. I think. Hold on. Let me double check that.
Yours was 10. Mine was 11.
That's
10,
right.
yeah,
that's
10.
right. Okay.
Yeah, just had to scroll up.
Great.
I think.
I do think that's true.
Yes. Yeah, I'd looked in the chat.
Okay. So we got the flyers coming to our left. We got robots doing our right to it. Actions.
We're outside, right? This is all outside.
Yes, you guys are outside.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. The wind rages around you.
Just random, just weather questions. The cyclone, is it something that has been like opened up like a portal that's causing a cyclone, or is there like a natural storm going on?
Neither really. It's not really a natural storm. It's the storm of the hunger's rage, right?
So would
But
you
it
label it
is
as
whipped
stormy
up
conditions?
wind. Yeah, I would say the conditions are more natural storm-like, right?
Thank you very
Like
much.
if it was spell, like you could probably there is a upper level spell that actually turns it into a thunderstorm or something like that. Like it could be something along those lines, but it feels more natural. The wind is whipping because of the extreme pressure in the air.
You check your DMs here in a minute.
Will do.
What are you gonna do, Yi?
I need to see what Korik is sending me first.
Don't
Will
fly
depend-
close to them.
Close to who? He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know this. How would Yi know what Korik is thinking in this moment, right? Like, you gotta
I said
act.
talking to free action.
Then talk.
Hey, my plan, I want to cast Lightning Storm over the top of all these fuckers. Don't fly into the storm.
Alrighty. And
what would you like to do? Because that might change my plan.
I was gonna try and make my way behind the storm. Like, back here, where my lightning storm.
Well, just keep in mind, that is a 60-foot radius. In order to not damage the other people, you would be in harm's way, so...
I will say, your spells are dex-based, right? Like, if you
Dex save is 19.
That, I can probably make that because... And I only take half damage if I fail anyway. So, I'm willing to take a hit. Hold on, though. So, if I do that... Hold on. That's our guys. I was like, hold on, let me make sure I figure this out before I go up. So, first I'll move myself up to here, 30 feet. And then... Cunning action... dash. But my dash...
Oh, Lucretia also has to be here. Let me roll for her too, because she has the weapon. You guys left the weapon with her.
Oh yeah.
What were Loop and Toxic doing? And I thought they were going with her with the weapon.
No, she's up here with you guys with the weapon because she didn't have a better Loop and Toxic.
No, Lucretia doesn't have the weapon. Tim has the weapon because we thought that would be the least conspicuous thing.
Wait, I don't have it yet because you guys, you wanted it in the bag.
You guys let Lucretia carry it out. She has it on her back right now. That is a for sure thing. And I think it was just because like we didn't like you guys came up with that idea, but then didn't like she just said if you guys don't have an idea, she can carry it, and you guys were like, yeah, let's just go. But if she has the weapon, she's probably with the attack force rather than the summon force. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would figure.
Well, we're not. I guess we don't know. We don't know where we're fighting.
Well,
we'll
she
keep
has
her
the
with
most magic power too, so it'd make more sense for her to go.
Yeah. We'll put her with that force. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Continue.
Now, I'm first gonna walk my 30 feet up.
Yep.
Then I'm going to dash doubles the length you can go, right?
Yes. Yeah. You get another 30 feet if you take the dash bonus action or action.
So I'm going to then do cunning action because that gives me my bonus action anyway. I'm going to do that first and do dash, and I am going to fly my 50 feet, which is now 100, because dash lets me double it.
Well, you already have moved 30 feet, and you weren't flying. You moved 30 feet on your feet, and so that is your first movement. If you take the dash action and fly from here, you have 50 feet. to
Okay,
move from
yeah.
where you're at.
That still gives me enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it fly over them my 50 to here.
Give me investigation as you fly back. Well, hold on. Where'd you fly from? Because you still got 50. Let me just measure because you can't. Are you going straight through?
Yeah, I was gonna take the risk. Well, if I fly from there and then I can go.
I'm
That's
just
40.
checking if
I'd
you're
still
going around or
take
straight through.
it. I think if now looking at it, I can still make it even if I go around, so I'd go around.
Okay. You do. Give me an investigation check as you get back here. Or perception,
Okay.
whichever you prefer.
Perception is gonna be better because that is my +1 instead of a -2. Oh, nat 1. That is a 2.
There's not a lot of space here at the edge. You can see forms shifting and writhing in there. And they seem to be focused at you now that you're back here and so close. Next up, the V of planes is going to circle around. I don't mean to be measuring, I mean to be moving. Can I just sort of select them all and rotate? I think I can. Oh, fuck yeah.
What type of creatures are those?
These are literal biplanes. They're like World War I biplanes.
Okay, so
You know what I
they're
mean?
a non-living creature.
Correct. Yeah. Well, correct. Give me a perception check for Korik.
12.
Okay.
13,
Okay.
13, sorry. It was
Um,
almost, dude, it fucking teetered on a fucking nat 20.
I
I
think
was like,
with
fuck.
I think I mean I think I might have said also earlier though, as you see them fly over your head and focusing down below on your grouped allies down there, you see that the shifting form of this like shadowy biplane. You can see a driver and a gunner shadow. So you can see two creatures kind of piloting this, right?
All right, but
Okay, cool. Unleash fucking fire as they fly overhead on these three here. They're all going to make dexterity saving throws. Success from Killian. Failure from Carrie. Natural 20 from Angus.
I was about
Of
to
course.
say, could they hit Angus with fire because of his
I think it's
form?
bullet. Or is it actual just like fire?
Oh, no. It's bullet type. For sure, it's bullet type.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a
I-
flamethrower.
Well, no, I just wasn't sure with Lich if they were impervious to bullets.
Wow, that's super low damage. Carrie takes boom, 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 boom. Quite a bit of bullets to the back. Killian and Angus. Angus seems to they just kind of phase through his misty form. Carrie seems to take a few. The dwarf also takes a little bit as the biplanes fly over. You can tell that they just missed. These guys are like 60 feet up in the air, just so you're aware, and they're flying over and kind of starting to circle around. I'm gonna re-tag them really quick.
God, imagine going into the final fight in a fighter jet and you just miss every shot.
They for sure did just miss at like so many of their shots. Though not even legitimately. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just rotating.
All good.
That's fine. I don't care. Like fully care. Their formation changed a little bit as they circle. Next in the order is Tim. All of a sudden, our action shifts. Boom. Tim, the boat, whatever you guys fucking named your plane is, comes down to a landing, and you hear the hissing of the staircase roll out. As you come out, there is a massive fucking 200-foot perfect disc of black glass that you guys land on, like, the edge of. There's maybe 5 feet of ground in between you and the edge. Sorry, give me just 1 second.
Elite, check your DMs.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. It's just about to respond.
The PSA raised their prices again, Buddha?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'm guessing you're going to move up to where they are, Buddha.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, if you do.
Also, so after 4th level spells, I get 2 5th level and then only 1 6, 7, 8, and 9. I do not plan on launching a 6, 7, 8, or 9 unless there is a massive
Yeah,
issue,
no, I'd
because
say
I can do the
hold
most
off.
healing with them.
Yeah, I'd say hold off, especially since you have Revivify. Hold off.
I actually don't. Do I have Revivify?
You took it last level, didn't last level
True
up, 'cause
Resurrection.
True, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Resurrection.
Okay, sorry about that. Step out
All good.
onto this perfect circle black glass. See. Another thing that I haven't mentioned this session, but definitely did last session, is that, like, you guys further off in the distance, much closer now to Tim than to the others, kind of at the center of where they're heading, are the 4 massive judges. Huge, like 400-foot tall, gray skinned, almost mannequin style judges that are slowly moving towards this center, having been dropped off by immense columns of hunger. They're coming in. You're a lot closer. You can feel and hear their footsteps, the one's footsteps that you got closer to in coming to this place on the way. It's just immense. It's not necessarily that it I don't know, it's just a big creature. Lube explains that she can do the spell, activate all the necessary, somatic components, verbal components. We just kind of fucking toss material components, but activate those too, right? But she will need additional energy from you, and because Lucretia's here, Lucretia, in order to summon extraplanarly. And it's sort of, I guess, a mini game for you, Tim, and it is how she's asking for spell energy to basically infuse the obsidian before she casts the spell. She has to, like, focus all of hers into this spell.
How much spell energy are we talking?
How much spell energy, as much as you can give. If we're trying to summon Lady Death, she says, it's going to be, it could be rather pricey, and if she's under binds, it will be even harder, right? And she is basically, she's going to make a roll, and the DC of that roll will be dependent on how much is infused into this obsidian disc.
Got it.
And let's say, just to give you a mechanical understanding of what you're doing, because she, she tells you all the spells and the intricacies of it. It is going to be a DC 25 to start. They give no spell energy. It's DC 25. She has a +5 to casting this spell. Actually, I'll say a +7 to casting this spell.
Okay. Does it have to be a spell slot? Can she use magic items?
I think depending on the charge of, like, depending on what the magic effect is that you're using to do this, will probably correlate into a spell slot size. Spell slots is the original idea, but if I like the idea of, like, if you have an item that you'd prefer to, like, burn in this way, it will correlate. Each spell slot you give, and you can only give one of each spell slot. Like, you can't give a bunch of level 1 spells, right? You can only give one level 1 spell slot. We'll reduce it by
Yeah, I'm just concerned I'm going to need those spell slots.
100%, but this is an extra ally to help in this matter.
You got your portal wand.
So,
and Lucretia will also, I'm going to say Lucretia is going to give, because you brought her, give me a luck check to see how much spell power Lucretia has maintained in doing what she was doing with trying to merge the light of creation back.
13.
13. Lucretia's going to give a 3rd level spell, reducing the DC to 22. So right now, Loop would need to roll a 15 or higher.
So I have a band of projected thought that I don't think I've ever used. Which would be an item that...
What does it do?
I don't think it allows me to communicate with any creature that I share a language with within 45 feet. I don't think I've ever used it. I've had it so long.
So what I'll say about using these things, I think by using a magic item, a spell of this caliber is going to eat the magic item.
I might understand that.
Okay, cool.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Gale from Baldur's Gate. I fully know.
Yeah. Great
I fully
example.
know what it means. Yeah, I fully know what it means.
Okay.
You're not tricking me or fooling me, or like I know I'm giving up the item in lieu of having to give up as many spell slots, right?
I will give you give me a luck check with that. I have 2 numbers in mind. 10 or below is a 1. 14 is a 2. So two spell slots. As you toss it down in the black disc, it, like, you can see it overcharges and then singes, and then a little wisp of black smoke. But it did the thing. It did the thing that it needed to do in this moment. The DC is now 20. She has to roll a 13 or higher.
Sacrifice your horn you haven't used.
Oh, dude. I might need that. I've been saving it for, like, this.
But I will... The thing about the horn, though, it was meant to be, like, used and leveled up. I had thought of, there's no way you're leveling it up in the last battle.
Those things are going to be pathetically weak. They're going to get
It's a time-based thing that you did not put the time into. Which is fine.
I was never thinking about it, to be honest. Just like...
And you guys got here, you didn't need it in the end. Shrug. In a video game, you'd have to go back and grind right now to make it strong. You know what I mean?
Quick, time freeze. Time for a training montage. Go.
I'm debating if I want to get rid of my... If I want to get rid of the Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll also get rid of the klaxon. It's probably not going to help now, so I'll sacrifice the horn.
Give me another luck check. I'm going to say because you haven't used it, it's going to be the same kind of roll. 10 or below is 1.
Ah!
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
just a oneer. It's a oneer because you've never used it. I think there's an innate power in it that this could have been worth many more points if it had been leveled up.
I don't even
But
remember the fucking horn.
the ancient, it's
He got
supposed
it,
to
like-
summon some crazy folks for him.
Yeah, it's
But
worth
in this
summoning
case,
3
it
barbarian.
singes out with granting another point. She's now at a 12 or above, which is still under 50%. I just want to, like, you know,
Yeah.
say you can only give 1 spell to this, which is why Lucretia could only give the 3rd level spell slot.
Quick, as Lucretia starts sacrificing her items.
She comes perfectly equipped for battle. She had to give up her main spellcasting focus for the Light of Creation, which was one of the artifacts, by the way.
All right. Mm,
I will tell y'all, I can only go till 11:30 again tonight. My time, EST.
Okay.
that's fine.
What time is that? CST?
10:30.
10:30.
30. Okay.
I don't even remember what the Umbra staff was. I have an Umbra staff. What's that?
No, that one is the umbrella that is no more. It is Loop.
Okay.
And
Okay,
now
that
is
would-
the
never
Light of
mind.
Creation, etc., etc.
That is fine. I'm looking at my whole sheet to see if I have anything else. I'm not giving my wand up, my port wand, because we may need that. I like the idea of a first level spell at 5th level while only expending a first level, so I want to give that up. I will. Oof. I have the spell slots up. I have 3 first level spell slots left. 2nd level spell slots left. 3rd level spell slots left. 4th levels.
Don't forget, you do have the fanny pack on, so there may be something in there.
Can I like look in the fanny pack to see if there's any magic items just kind of fucking chilling in there that we can get rid of? That
Yeah, I
nobody
mean,
sees?
you guys have to tell me what's in the fanny pack.
Already.
You guys talk
I
about
put
what's in the
in-
fanny pack. I'll be right back.
I put in a potion for Yi to heal himself.
Yep.
I think that's the only thing that we mechanically put in there.
we used it to trade items, but we've never really left stuff in there.
Yeah. I mean, there might be some gold in there.
Yeah, gold's not gonna help me though. I need to. It's got to be magic.
I have no problem giving you my fucking level 3 potion, but we're not near each other, and I gave you my fanny
Yeah,
pack. So it's like,
I
it's you
have-
and Yi that have the connection right now.
No, I get it. Nope. I'm just trying
Quick,
to
fall
figure
into the
out.
fanny pack.
Turtle wants to know who he has to kiss to get it on a one shot.
That's not up to me. That's up,
Yeah, that's up to
that's,
M.
that's up
That
to our
is
DM. That's
M.
up to our DM, man.
All right. Anything in the fanny pack?
I don't think
Hey,
there's
Em,
anything in the fanny pack.
Somebody's offering a kiss to do a one shot with you.
I don't know what that is. A Hershey's Kiss? Not with me.
Well, we said it wasn't our call.
Turtle asked if to do a one shot.
I think he wants to play with our group. I don't know that he wants to play.
I'm
No, I
down for
know,
some
but
D&D
that is-
one shots.
on
Anything?
that
Anything?
later.
What else you? Is there anything else you want to give?
I'm just debating what level spell slot I want to give at this point, because I don't think I have any other magic items that I want to give up.
I think since this is the end, you should take the potion out and sacrifice the fanny pack. I'll be honest. We have 2 sessions left. I think this thing has given us a good run, but I think it's the end of it.
Well, I mean, it's Tim's fanny pack, so he gets a say
Technically,
in
it's Yee's fanny
Yeah,
pack.
but you have it. You could toss the fanny pack down.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I gave it to you to do what you want with.
Sure.
It's a magic
assistance.
item, right? It's a bag of holding, technically.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
it's
mechanically, it's a bag of holding.
dual bag of holding.
Could you use your Stone of Far speech to then have Yi open a portal through his fanny pack? You cast a portal on your side, and then hand over and then we could jump back and forth between where you are and they are.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't think that's a wise idea since I'm right next to them all anyway.
True. I don't know. I was just.
I was saying just throw yours in. Mine probably take the one thing out, the potion, and sacrifice your fanny pack.
So I'll take the potion out, and then I'm gonna feed it the fanny pack too. Fuck it. This is the last session.
Give me a luck check. This one is either a 2 or a 3. Because it actually is a good item and it has been used a lot.
God
2.
damn it!
But you're at 10. She's down to 10.
You could save your spells here now.
Yeah. Just go with the 10 and just say like we're gonna go with that.
Yellow it.
10
Please
or
do
above,
a
and how
level 1
about
spell
we
slot.
call it you giving her the help check? That way, the help action. That way, she has advantage.
So I need to roll another luck check.
No. She just has to roll 2d10, 2d20, because
Yeah,
you're
she gets,
basically you're giving her the
additional
help
dice now.
action.
Ignore that 9 then, because I had already started a roll. So just ignore that one. Okay.
An 11 and a 10. She does it successfully. This takes her a moment, right? You hear the heavy footfalls of the Titan judge approaching. She waves her hands and a Doctor Strange, shapes appear in front of her. She twists and rotates and pulls them out, puts them back in, and slams her hand down, and the entire disc of obsidian lights up red and shoots a beam into the sky. We cycle back, boom, into our battlefront over here. The beasts are coming out of the cyclone. Anyone here off to your east, in like close to the judge now, pretty far off to the east, you see a massive beam of red energy cyclone up into the sky. You get a sense, Yi, your fanny pack, you feel it sizzle. It's now like it kind of stuffs up with like 2-3 potions, and then the zipper breaks and one of the potions falls out because there's so many potions. I imagine still like in your half. We'll say there's 4 potions. That's all that could fit. And so there's just like, 4 health potions right there that kind of bulge out of a fanny pack.
Oh yeah, 3 health potions.
And
what level health potions are we talking? Just normal health potions or
The
Yeah,
ones
you guys-
I did were.
well, toxic took that one out. That's why I was wondering about the others.
Okay, well, the one I gave Toxic then was a 3d4 plus 4, if he wants to make note of that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say that one's over there, and then you have 3. You have 3 just basic health potions. I don't know what was in the fanny pack, but that's what we'll call it. Which are 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
Big creatures come out. Stomp, stomp. Let's see really quick. Yi, give me a stealth check.
Stealth check, gotcha. So that'll be question, how hard
DC
is this stealth check?
17.
I just
What's
need to
up?
know. That's all I needed to know is how hard this stealth check will be, as long as I don't roll anything lower than a 2. 25.
25. Okay. The owl is going to swoop down and descend on the barbarian here, going in for 2 attacks. A natural 2 and a natural 14. The natural 14 is going to hit for a 20. Bam, bam. Claws come in, slash across Killian's face and upper body. Lots of damage there, lots of damage. Although she is raging as a barbarian, so it is halved. Remember that. Okay. And then because it has a flyby effect, is like swooping right by without any attacks of opportunity. And up and around. Also now another 30 feet up in the air. The wolf, they are well coordinated. We'll say the wolf was right under here, same time as the owl was like skating above its body and moving up, giving it the exact moment for pack tactics on its double attack. So it has advantage on 2 attacks against Killian right behind, or against Carrie right behind Killian. Natural 4 on the first and a natural 10 makes it 18 to hit is no. The 16 is a hit and the 5 is a miss. Only 1 hit on this wolf. That is going to be a D12 plus 4. That's 11 points of damage. She is a fighter, though, so not raging. And then the bear is going to come in and try to tackle, just barrel into Angus. And they are going to make opposed checks. Angus has advantage because he has like a ghostly form. 12 plus 4 is 16 for Angus. The bear gets an 11. Okay, so the bear hits Angus, and Angus, you see, is like fronts him and just holds his position, and the bear is like maybe sliding him back a little bit, but does not, like, he breaks, and now they're just like at each other's throats. Killian is up. She is going to double attack. Natural 20 on the wolf.
Ooh.
A
And
7.
you guys all had 1 more DC or 1 more initiative than I did? Are they all tied toxics?
Oh, Korik, sorry, you are up after the beast. I'm going to hold that natural 20 for Killian's first attack. Sorry about that.
Yeah, because I was like, I thought I should have gone right after him, but
Yeah, the beasts tied him.
okay.
And then you're up.
All right. So, the ground robot things, what are they?
They're like humanoid mannequin robots. There's a bunch of them. They
Cool.
come from a specific arc we did where there was like a society of humanoid robots.
Sweet. Well, when you moved the bear, you gave me just enough room where I can cast Call Lightning and not hit any of my teammates and hit the 4 flying planes,
Wow.
the 2 of the robot guys on the right, and the bear.
Okay. Okay.
So I need a dex save of 19, and it's going to do 5d10 damage since you already told me I have a 120-foot range on this.
The bear
So the plan is to
fails.
cast it over to here.
The planes get above a 20, like 22, and the robots hit a natural 20, but the bear fails.
Okay, awesome. So they will all take half damage.
Yep.
So Call Lightning, and then I'm gonna roll this, and then I'm gonna roll the 1d10 extra after. Oh wait, never mind. It rolled them all. Hold on. Oh, that is a horrible fucking roll. 14 plus another d10. because you told me that there is already lightning outside. Oh fuck! How do I do
You could
that?
say there's probably lightning crashing in this storm.
17 points of lightning damage.
Is that's the cap, and then everyone that takes half takes half?
Yep.
Okay. 17 or 9. 17 or 8. Let's see.
8.5. So round it up or down.
These two take it. These two take it. And the bear takes 17. Charged up with electricity. The animals have just come out, so that is the first injury the bear has taken. The planes have taken some damage beyond that. These robots are relatively new as well, so that's probably the first damage they've taken.
Wait, hold on. I fucked that spell up. I'm so sorry. I read this wrong. So it casts a clouded thing, and then I have the ability to shoot lightning down on one creature in that. Not all of them. When you cast a spell, choose a point that you can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down to that point. Each creature within 5 feet must make the dexterity save.
I would say that all of these three are probably within 5 feet of each other.
Okay.
But don't you get to do that every turn now, right?
Yeah. Until concentration is broken.
Yeah.
So just don't cast another concentration spell.
Yeah.
Which means you could probably center it over the whole battlefield and just pick wherever you want to cast.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it over the whole battlefield.
Yeah, that's
essentially
90.
Yeah, I mean straight up over the whole bureau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my range. The thing goes from basically the hawk to the the plane in the upper
Oh,
right
it's 60
corner.
feet. Okay, yeah, for sure.
60-foot storm.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry for reading this wrong. I had to scroll down a little bit.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Each of your
that's
turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down that lightning again that way at the same point or a different one. So, and then
okay, then I'll do we want to call that first one for these 3 flyers?
Are we re-rolling?
Well, no. It's just you hit 3 we hit 3 groups and I have damage for 3 groups, but I can just assign that to the 3 flyers instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I would if I have a choice on this, I would like to hit the bear who failed, who takes full damage.
Yeah, the bear, that's fine. The bear can take the 17 damage.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Any other bonus?
I have a bonus action. I am going to. Oh, never mind. Grasping Vine's a concentration. Never mind. Not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move to there, just a little bit up. Actually, we'll go here. And I end my turn.
Killian cuts into the wolf twice for a pretty hefty sum of damage. 26 damage to the wolf.
Is
slash
that with the crit damage?
Huh?
I said, is that with the crit damage? Because
Yes.
they did roll a nat 20.
Yes, it is with the crit damage. And it is now the bots. They're going to circle in. I'm not trying to measure fuck anything. These 3 bots in the back are going to
What does Angus do? Because he hasn't had his turn yet.
He goes
wasn't
first.
He
The bots
Killian?
haven't.
Went first.
He goes first. The bots
he
go
rolled a 20.
last. They just spawn
I thought we were
at
back
the
at the
beginning.
top of the order.
They spawned at the top of the order, but they have not gone. These three back here are going to mish and mash together into a. You see their parts come apart and like slam into one another, and the fuses and the wires snake out and connect into a tripod style cannon. And it is going to aim down the field at these two here. It is going to fire 2 shots at Carrie and 1 shot at Angus. 19 to hit Carrie does not do it. Angus, natural 4 doesn't hit and does not hit Carrie. Just firing beam, beam, beam. The one snakes right through Angus. The 2 hit Carrie, but she like parries and dodges. We're back to the top of the order.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a d6. On a 3 or above, we spawn. It is a 6. And then I roll a d6. 5. 5 more bots.
Do I see how this happens, Em, as they're spawning?
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Alrighty.
I'm going to take one of these
What's
from the
one?
gun. These 2 guys are a gun up front. I'm going to make them bigger.
Nat 20, 21.
Nat 20. You see the glow of like Arcano tech at the back of that, and you see a massive glowing crystal sparking with red and blue energy. And you recognize it, Yi, from 40 or so years ago, one of the last cycles, maybe in the last, like, I think it was like year 80 or around there, when you guys came to this robot society. All of these robots, when you were with them, were their souls. The souls of this entire society are kept within the crystal, but there are only so many robot bodies they can inhabit, so they like take turns inhabiting robot bodies. Was that cycle, that was like the concept of the cycle, but this, it seems to be different. It's like the crystal is now surging forth the bodies. Whatever the hunger has the energy and capability to keep, like actually making things.
Alrighty.
But that crystal is what is spawning them. That you do see. Angus is going to fly up and take the opportunity attack from the bear, or try to. That is going to hit. The bear is going to get him. But it's a weak hit for just a few points of damage there. Angus flies up and is going to swirl his hand above his head and create a giant mote of fire that gets a little bigger, and he launches it down at the group that's just spawned here, and a fireball will hit all of them. So we're going to need dexterity saving throws from we have the robots as a whole fail, and then the gun has disadvantage because it's a tripod and it fails, and so they're all going to take 8d6. 8d6 is... What's fireball?
Fireball is 8d6, I think.
Depending, I think, what level you cast it at.
8d6.
Yeah, base level is 8d6, and it's 1d6 for each spell slot above 3rd.
Okay. A total of 36 damage. All of the robots that just came out explode in a heap of fire. The gun is now smoking and like staticking a little bit, but is still alive. Crazy. Good shot. And Angus is now above about 50 feet. We're gonna pull him back just because he's not in range of that bear. Next in the order is Carrie. She is going to turn onto the wolf with Killian and try to just full on reckless attack this thing. 3 attacks, frenzy attack, reckless. 3 does not. Oh wait, she has advantage on all of them. 2 3s. An 18 or a 14. 18 hits. 6 or 14. 14 plus 8 is a 22. 22 and a 26 hit. So she hits twice for 7 plus 12. 19 points of damage on the wolf. They are seriously fucking up this wolf. Doesn't kill it, but the wolf is bleeding through from all sorts of cuts and slashes on the front of it. Yi, you are up.
How does the orb look after this fireball hits it?
The fireball did not hit the orb. It hit all of the robots, including the gun robot, but it didn't hit the
Okay.
crystal summoning them. I don't think anyone else has seen that
I
but you.
I thought it was in range. Okay.
No.
So, do you mind just drawing me a circle about whereabouts the crystal is, just so I know? Because I just don't know how. Is it like a crystal ball, or is it a giant crystal? Okay.
It's just,
Small
I mean, it
crystal.
is a giant crystal. It's probably about 5 feet in diameter. Big ass crystal. But right within the back of the tornado.
I'd like to go. Let's see. Yeah, I can go up to it. I am gonna go up to it, and I'd like to see if I can pour my divine power into it to overtake the orb. Kind of see if I can transform it from the darkness or the hunger and switch it to our side to kind of help us more.
You will first have to give me a wisdom saving throw as you breach the hunger.
All right.
Not wisdom. Wisdom's not right. Sorry. Constitution.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see how bad this ends. Ooh, excuse me. 7.
You reach your hand forward to try to touch the crystal and are literally launched off your feet as you touch it. You take 6 points of damage just from hitting the ground so hard as the force of the hunger's winds just rip you off your feet and launch you. I'm not even going to put you like 5 feet. Oops. To the next square. Like you literally are just like pulled, you know. Step Bob, you crawl a little bit back from the edge so that you don't fall off. But it's going to be hard to breach. You're going to have to brace yourself or come up with a plan to break that barrier. It's just pure chaos energy, truly.
Now, I'm guessing using an attuned item counts as an action, correct?
I mean, it depends. What are we doing?
I want to pull from my deck.
Oh, that'll be an action for sure. But I don't. What is your deck?
Yeah.
I don't remember what your deck is.
It had. It's 2 useless playing cards: the King of Hearts, which is a knight and 4 guards; the King of Diamonds, Ace of Hearts, Jack of Hearts. And you got so annoyed I pulled so many good cards. You had me you gave me a wild card.
Do you have a deck somewhere?
It's yeah, I tuned to it when I got it from the
Oh no. Okay. What's left in the deck?
2 useless playing cards because of the gamble I made with him and one. The King of Hearts, which is part of the illusion deck, and then my deck of many thing cards, which is
Yep.
King of Diamonds, the Sun, Ace of Hearts, the Fates, Jack of Hearts, the Knight, and then you gave me a wild card because of all the good cards I pulled.
Okay, roll a. If you want to pull from it, you'll have to roll a d8.
Already. 1d8. How does a nat 1 sound?
And that one is a reroll. We have only 7 cards in the deck, so nat 1 is a reroll.
Already. 4.
King of Hearts. I don't know what this
Okay.
card is, so I straight up
So-
am playing by the seat of my pants.
So I'm gonna I put this. I luckily favorited the deck of illusions just for this reason. So I get to throw. I'm gonna.
Oh no, I'm
throw
sorry.
The,
The King of Diamonds from the deck of many things.
that's the sun. I think I get to go up a level. King. Oh, no.
Now, what do you take it in?
Diamond. Well, hold on.
Cleric.
I gotta.
Bard.
Oh my God, could he triple class?
You
I
class as
could.
many times as you want.
King of Diamonds. Deck of many things. Let me just. Yeah. So, Sun card right here in the dungeon. The King of Diamonds corresponds to the Sun card. Drawing this card is highly beneficial, granting the player 50,000 XP and a wondrous magic item, or in some editions, specific useful item. So, what item do I get first of all? I
don't
get a
know.
wondrous item. That's what it
Okay,
says.
I will. Okay.
And can I
give
make
me
a deal
one
with you?
second.
If I don't level up, can you give me that orb?
Well, you gain 50k XP. What level are you?
13 in Rogue, and I am 4 in Warlock.
So you're level 17.
Yes.
You do level once. You go to level 18. You don't level twice. If you were level 18, you would not have leveled.
Okay.
But you are level 17, so you do level on 50k XP. I'm going to use a wondrous item generator. I don't want to pick. This
Alrighty.
isn't for my story. This is for something cool and random. You know what I mean?
Right. That card now, though, is stricken from my list forever. I no longer have the King of Diamonds. The Sun.
Right, right.
But what a time to pull that card.
You level up to 18, so pick your level really quick.
If you do Warlock, you get an extra spell slot.
That's what I'm trying to think, because all I get for Rogue, I think, is just extra stealth damage, but I can start hearing things that are invisible to me. And then let me go before I hit 5. No.
Wondrous is specific, and I'm trying to make sure I like give it something in that realm. Because this is a special card, I would say.
Mhm.
It's a special card.
Oh god, perfect. I'm leveling up in my Warlock. I get my 3rd Eldritch invocation. My Eldritch blast now has 300 feet in range.
Okay, wait. Read the sun again for me.
The sun. So in dungeon, the King of Diamonds corresponding to the Sun card. Drawing this card is highly beneficial, granting a player 50,000 XP and a wondrous magic item. or in some editions, a specific useful magic item. But it has to be a wondrous or useful magic item.
Let's see. Okay, so there's a bunch of wondrous items.
I'll be honest, that was not the card I was hoping to pull, but I will take it.
All right. I clicked on a thing.
Alrighty.
Okay. The thing, you draw a card from your deck, and a beam of sunlight rips through the hunger and shines upon Yi. He feels warm, he glows, he radiates and levitates a little bit and then drops down. In your hand, Yi, is a strange device. It looks it's like a little compass. You open it up and a little like orb pops up and spins around with discs spinning interconnected and around it. While attuned to this device, which I'll give you the opportunity, you can attune to this device now, which all of you should only be attuned to 3 devices or 3 magic items, I think is the most you can be attuned to.
So with my satchel gone, that leaves me a spot now to attune to
Great.
it anyway.
While attuned to this device, you have a +1 bonus to intelligence saving throws. The first time you attune to the chronolometer, the chronometer, we'll call it, you choose one language you don't know, and you know that language while attuned to it. At the start of your turn, at the start of your turn, roll a d6, no action required. On a 1 to 3, you slow down time, gaining an additional action at the start of your turn and doubling your speed.
Holy shit.
On a 4 to
Oh,
6, you
God.
go forward in time to warn yourself of what is to come. The next time you fail a saving throw, attack roll, or ability check, you can re-roll the check and take either result. Once you use this feature, you cannot use it again until the next dawn. Fate Swap. As a reaction, when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, that creature gains an additional action if it is the creature's turn, or can take an action immediately even though it isn't the creature's turn. Once you use this feature, it cannot be used again until the next dawn. Part of a whole. Jesus. While this component is not installed in the Orrery of the Wanderer, its magic might function sporadically or with unpredictable side effects. And you know all of that. So this is a pretty powerful magic item, but it isn't a part of its main piece, it looks like. So it can
Could
do
you put
these
it
things.
in the chat too?
I will copy and paste all of these
Yeah.
things.
Perfect.
I have it up on my computer too.
The last piece is what kind of makes it like might change things.
Hey,
I'm gonna put
yo.
it in the game together chat.
Hey yo, boys, your boy just unlocked wild magic.
Nice.
It is. This is a I'm gonna say that just for this, the use of this is gonna be basically a luck check. 11 or above, you can use the thing. 10 or below, it fails and something extra will happen.
Alrighty. And is that only if I use Fate Swap, or is it if Time Bandit also?
Both of them. The whole
Okay.
the part of the whole, while it's not a part of the Orrery of the Wanderer, you basically have stolen a piece from someone's machine. And I think that wherever the Orrery of the Wanderer is, if this was attached to it, those people are like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
You just hear in the distance an explosion.
Mm-hmm. Way
and are
off
we
to the
counting my-
east, you see a huge explosion.
Are we counting this also as a long rest so I get all the HP with this level up?
I think for your guys' games, we have done a level up at some point in the midst, or we've talked about how a level up should be like a Skyrim level up. You know what I mean? Where you use it and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm boosted. So, yes, that's how I feel about
Okay.
level ups, which is why I usually take them out of combat. But you're in combat, so you level up, you get your health and your spell. Like, it's a long rest for you at
Yeah.
that moment, too.
Yeah, I feel great. Let's do this.
Not a new dawn. So in this case, like, you wouldn't receive time banded if you had used it or
Yeah.
anything like that. That's once a day. But anything
Yeah.
that's when you long rest, you get back.
That's actually pretty funny to get that at some point.
That's your action. I'm gonna say it was your bonus action to try. Excuse me, to try
Yeah.
to engage with the crystal initially. You have movement if you want it.
Bonus actions. Nah, I think I am going to chill here because
'Kay.
I have the flight coming over, but that's really it, and I'm still pretty well hidden from everything around me.
And your max HP.
I
The-
know I have 111 health now.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy time to level
I
up.
did. Oh,
The planes are gonna circle back and over. They're gonna fly over this back group, Angus and Korik. I need a deck saving throw from you, Korik. One with Angus with advantage. He got a natural 17 or a natural 15. Angus is gonna pass.
I failed.
You failed.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. Okay, here it comes. You take 17 points of I mean, we'll call it fire damage. I like it being fire damage, but it is bullets. And no, he doesn't have resistance to it either. But he did pass, so he is going to take 8. Angus is not looking in his best, but he's still combat ready, right? Korik, you took the 17, and they fly over and continue their flight towards this side, we'll say. They got a lot of movement. They are planes.
They're now out of the storm. To see if the storm slows down their movement at all, but I do not see that.
I don't think so because they were off to the side of the storm. They were banging a.
But they
U.
flew straight through it, though.
Oh,
They did fly straight through it, but I don't think.
No,
I don't
there's
think
nothing
'cause
about
they're-
movement.
Yeah.
I think because they're empowered by the hunger, it doesn't really bother them.
It also doesn't say anything about flying through the storm. So.
Yeah. They're like turning around over here. That was the planes. Now it is pew, 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 back to Tim as the red beam stops. We get to see a little bit of a different scene of the astral plane, the keep, the Raven Queen's keep, like overtaken by the hunger's energy, and Lady Death fighting Kravitz, fighting for her way out of the soup of souls that have somehow captured her in this energy overflow. And then like bright flash of red light, and all of a sudden she is like breathing and on all fours in front of you, like, Tim, Tim, where am I?
We need your help.
Yeah, it's leapt into the astral plane too. I can see it's here. What is this?
We're gonna kill the hunger once and for all, but we need your help.
She nods resolutely. Give me persuasion check with advantage. From both history and the moment. You saved her from death just now too.
You said persuasion?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. With advantage.
22.
22. She nods, and as she does, the Grim Reaper's hood like phases over her face, and you see the blackness. She throws her hand out, and a scythe appears, and she says, "It's affecting all of our realms, but if it's affecting yours, I might as well lend a hand." And you can feel a wink from underneath and a tension from Loop behind you. And she whips up and out towards the judge. It doesn't take too long for you see like her picking up speed and then like a light of energy around her as she shoots off even faster. The judge that was fast approaching, you see her start to just solo. She swoops up and a big blast of necrotic energy appears. It swipes down at her like she's a fly, and she's just zipping around like tagging it with blasts of necrotic energy as it tries to like slowly just grab and sweep her. As she flies away, she shouts that she'll meet you back at the bureau. She'll take care of the judge, but you have your ally here now. This is a huge ally. Being able to take on a judge solo is massive. And Davenport says the other three are approaching the bureau. We should try to get back. Loop says, "Do you have anyone else you may want to call for help?"
Who else
Go
can
get
we
the
call for
scones.
help? Just
Go bring the
curious.
scones.
Scone. I mean,
She's on
what's
this
her
plane,
name?
though, we said, so she...
Yeah, I thought we said she was already contacted. 'cause
She
was on the
knows
plane
they're
we were
fighting
on.
their own fight. Like they're on the
Yeah,
same
ta-
plane you are.
Oh no! I'm not talking pick up the lady. I'm just saying fly by her and pick up the physical scones.
Oh,
Like go get a basket of scones from her house.
Do you
I
want to
see.
take
Like-
a side detour and go pick up scones? Is
God,
the
here
second
comes
to
Scone RP.
last episode gonna be Scone RP from Tim while his boys actually
Are
fight
dying?
it out?
Hey, only one of us may die
The
here.
best way to win this would either be with Yi stealing something, the scones, or Tim seducing the hunger.
I'm not gonna seduce the hunger.
I
Then
think it's
scones
it is.
impossible, too, anyway.
I mean, have you seen Tim in bed? I mean, I hear legend.
I mean, we said that, but he got a nat 20 on seducing death, so
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. I
Yeah,
did do that.
but-
Did happen.
But I feel like Death versus the Hunger who just wants power is different from somebody you can just chill and go have a
I
drink
can't
with
argue
Saturday
with a
night.
nat 20. I agree with you, but I can't argue with a nat 20. Anything can happen.
I don't even remember what the scones actually do. If they were just healing, right?
I think it was just a full heal, or at least it was like a greater health potion or something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
If you want to go for the scones, you go for the scones. I'm not gonna like
no,
stop
that's
you.
gonna take so long.
I wasn't being
Oh,
300% serious on it, but
What
Damn,
about
Tim, if
Roswell?
only-
Can we get,
Roswell
do we
is
have
with the
Roswell?
scone lady currently.
Yeah. No, remember she keeps sending you images with scones and Roswell in the background
Yeah,
helping
yeah.
her fight.
Oh yeah.
hold on. Did the purple worm survive?
Yeah, it was in the last
That was
vision
on-
we saw. The purple worm was helping them fight currently.
Him is the master of all things purple worm in the,
Didn't I,
in the
didn't
entire
I roll
plane.
really well on that and write
You
the
did.
book?
I think that was
did,
another
yeah.
nat
Yeah,
20
yeah.
check. You are the
Yeah. I mean,
preeminent
he is the worm whisperer.
studier.
I mean, could he ride the worm back?
You want to Dune the purple worm?
Yeah, I mean, how fucking badass would that fucking be? I wish I was with him because I have like really good animal handling, but
At,
you know.
at that point, you might as well pick up the scones because the purple worm's backed by Scone Lady.
I'm just throwing options out here.
No, I get you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
At that
Yeah,
point,
I
you
mean,
might as well pick
Roswell,
up the-
Roswell, and the scone lady might be helpful. Like she's still an oracle.
That's fair. Your call, Tim.
I don't know. This is tough because I feel bad leaving you guys because I feel like the fight's gonna get a lot harder.
We do have some interesting items now, but I don't know how
You-
long that lasts us.
do I gain anything else for my side quest aside from like her help, or
You haven't. You gained a new ally in Lady Death, who is soloing one of the judges.
Which
Yeah.
is fucking huge.
but the judge is not dead yet, right? So okay, so what I should probably do is like let her finish up with the judge, and then go see if I can get maybe one more grouping of allies, and then go back to the group. So
One ally
I-
grouping. So she's focused on the judge. She has the judge, this Western judge, like tackled. I mean, the battle is raging, but she's tearing its ass up, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So like you focusing on an ally, totally cool. I think with this, you can focus on any one set of allies. You have a whole set of like, I'm gonna say the like police force of the train town. You have all of the car people of Goldcliff, or you have Roswell and the Oracle, Scone Lady, and the like miners of Refuge.
I'm trying to think who would be the most who would be the most powerful of that?
Roswell
and
or the cars. If you were looking for like one-on-one fist fighting, Roswell, the cars give you like, but also how do you get the
Roswell-
cars up to the moon base? You know, you guys talk about allies. Sorry, I gotta run to the bathroom. I keep having to dip,
Roswell
but-
can also lock people in though with its hardening clay.
I mean, who do you guys want
Yeah,
me
the
to
other
go
option
after?
is how do you get the purple worm up to the moon base too? Fuck.
It'll be hard as shit,
I
dude.
think Roswell and Scone Oracle is our best bet right now.
Yeah, the cars are going to be super hard to get to the base, so
The
I'll.
cars would be good if it was further on the ground, but
Yeah.
otherwise I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess.
And way right now anyway. So
No. I guess we'll. For sure, we'll go with the Scum Lady and Roswell.
So, all right, here's another thought, right? Leave a portal when you pick up Roswell. Then when you get up to the moon base, do another portal, go get the purple worm.
I guess that is fair. We could do that too.
I just want to see you riding the fucking purple worm, dude.
I don't have good animal handling. I don't know that I'd be able to. When you animal handling.
But you are
Definitely not.
You are. I mean,
I guess that's fair. I am. I wrote the book.
for the record, I am proficient in animal handling, and I have a plus 11 to it. It's as good as my perception, and I have yet to do anything animal handling. So, I mean, if you want to send me to fucking parlay with the worm to try to convince it to let me ride it, I will do it.
Did you say you have a plus 11 to animal handling?
I do. That's part of my background.
I have a plus
So-
13.
They gave me another idea, and that was to go to get Roswell and the Scone Lady and make a portal on that planet and a portal on the moon base, and then go to get the worm and bring the worm back, which I hadn't considered.
Well, why don't you portal on the
Roswell-
moon base and then portal for Roswell and the Scone Lady come over?
Yeah, I mean they're like about 150 miles from the base. It wouldn't take you too long in the plane. The purple worm is there with Roswell and the Scone Lady.
My only thought was, is we already
Correct,
said the
but how do
cars
I
were hard to
transport the purple worm? That's my concern.
We have to figure out how to get the purple worm up to the moon base.
You guys on the moon.
Besides my plus 11 animal handling and Yee's plus 13. So,
And right now we are mid combat with death drones.
Yeah,
and
but
fighter
Toxic
flying
being
through.
the world's leader in purple worm handling and knowledge, assuming that Nat 20 from previous seasons a year and a half, 2 years ago, would carry over to this moment.
He wrote the book, so I figure I feel like
That at
Toxic
least gives him
will-
advantage.
Yeah, I was about to say I feel like
Roll.
he should get advantage if he's going to try communicate. Because if he wrote the book, he knows their tongue language. Like,
Oh
how
man,
they
too bad you got rid of a
communicate.
thing that could let you talk to a creature within 30 yards or whatever.
He'll have
Has to
to.
speak the
I
same
know.
language as me.
So if you want to get a portal on the
never
moon
mind.
base, he'll have to give the portal wand to someone on the plane and let the plane fly back. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't have a portal on the moon base. He has the portal
No,
wand
no.
and the
So I'm saying
plane.
he goes to pick them up, leaves a portal there. Roswell and the Oracle and Tim and everyone on the plane come back, and then he drops a portal when he gets up to the moon base. It'll take 2 or 3 extra turns, how long it takes them to travel. But then the
Sure.
option's there to have the worm come.
The option is there if that is the route you'd like to take.
Because we can't split the portal wand. So
Sure. Let's do it.
You
That's what the group
guys
wants to
suit
do.
up and jet off towards Roswell and Refuge. The beasts go now. The wolf is going. The owl is gonna fly back over. The wolf and the owl are gonna do their attacks. They are both of them are focused on Killian, and the bear seems to be focused on Carrie. So I got 3
Ye now
attacks
knows
on
how to speak
Killian.
Celestial.
A 9 from the owl doesn't hit. A 10 plus 7 is 17, does not hit Carrie. The wolf gets advantage on both attacks on... Oh, that's a nat 20 on Killian and a 16 on Killian. That's 2 hits. One's a nat 20. She is going to take...
a lot of damage.
Killian goes down. She's not dead. She's gonna be a downed phase, but they just gouge her on the way by. Slashes and gouges coming in. Carrie says no, and the bear is able to get up behind Carrie and is going to try to pick her up and just throw her. They're gonna make opposed athletics. 16 from Carrie. The bear has to beat a 16. Hits a natural 14 and does. It's going to pick her up and throw her way over here. She is going to take some damage from that as she rolls into a heap and goes into a crouch. Technically prone right now. Okay. Now it is Korik's turn.
Awesome. Question. If there is, with somebody being down, if there is a spell that just automatically lets them regain hit points, do they come back up?
Yeah.
Awesome.
If they gain the hit points, they come up.
Awesome. Cool.
Down means they're at 0. So
Mhm.
if they hit at least 1 hit point, they gain. They can
Awesome.
come back up.
Batman. Think I'm going to cast Aid, which I can select 3 characters within a 30-yard or 30 feet area to regain 5 hit points, but then because of my pendant of critical healing, I get to roll 2d4 for extra healing. So I'm gonna pick basically myself. Fuck, what's Lich Boy's name?
Angus.
Angus and Killian.
8 is a good choice. And what level are you casting it at? Second?
Just the 2nd level right now because I do have the extra 2d4 I can roll.
Okay, so everyone gains 5 max HP and 5 current HP. Plus,
And then another 6 HP.
Plus are healed for another 6. I would count that. So she's up to 11, and the others are healed for technically 11. Healed for 6, raised current health by 5. Hard to say.
Oh, never mind. I found it. I found an override max HP. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. Oh, I just fucked something up. Oh. I just fucked something up on my thing. Anyways, I should be at 117 right now. That's what I was up to.
Is that your turn?
Ye- Yeah, that is my turn. That is a big ass fucking skeleton. What
Ignore
the fuck?
that. That's at the top of the order. I'm just prepping it. Korik, that was you. Killian is back up. The owl was flying over. We'll say it's like over here now. She's gonna whip up in like a breakdancer's swing and cut the wolf a few times as she does. Natural 20 and a natural 19. She comes in hot and heavy.
Damn, she want that revenge.
She whips up and cuts the wolf twice and literally cuts its head off. And it falls down and dissipates into Hunger Shadow. The wolf is dead. The robots. These two robots are going to form up on, just kind of turn around and get up on Harry. This gun is going to move forward, angle at the three of you, and fire. This one is not real. That one's gone. These three formed up. This gun is smoking, but it is still alive. And it is going to turn at the three of you. Boop, boop. And just fire a beam down at Korik, technically, right? But the others are in the way. So many dex saving throws from the three of you. Killian passes. Angus gets advantage on his dex saving throw, and he passes. You need one as well.
What's the DC?
17.
I fail by a lot.
You fail by a lot. So you are. Let's see. This is
I got a 7.
3d8 damage. You take +3. You take 20 damage. Those two take 10. Killian is still up. She's breathing and bleeding and like down on a knee, but up. Angus, that hits him and it shears off some of the robe, and you see a skeletal arm hanging out. Angus is not doing super well either. These two robots are going to attack Carrie. Natural 2 and a natural 4. Neither are able to do it. And then you hear a lot of mechanical chunking and clanking from inside of the cyclone of energy. And a massive form breaks the cyclone and is leering over the bear. You guys actually recognize this. Legion. You guys fought Legion in...
Hell.
No, when you were fighting the two liches in Wonderland, and you banished like parts of Legion back to the astral plane because the astral plane of your realm is being taken over. Legion has been consumed in your realm and is now here. It's utilizing whatever pieces and parts it can. This massive skeletal form comes out of the top, drags itself, and is gonna like pull a claw down atop Angus and Korik and try to drag them in. And so I need strength saving throw from Korik and Angus. Angus passes with a natural 16, an 18.
I fail at a 4.
You fail at a 4. You are going to take 2d6. 9 points of damage, and you are dragged 15 feet forward, right up, closer to the bear. As it does,
This might be playing my cards for me.
that thing. Korik, you get that health back. It spawns at
Oh!
the top of the order, but doesn't get to go. So I shouldn't have made it go yet. That's my fault.
So I
It
gained 9 points back.
Correct. And you aren't dragged
Alright.
15 feet forward.
All right. I have to remember I have a hellish rebuke in my my ring of. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we
And you have
you
one
served
unknown.
One gem we don't know.
Yeah.
Which you can use a bonus action on your turn to try to Arcana figure out what it do. Angus
Okay.
is up. He's going to circle around Korik and give me a few moments here. Look over his spells. Okay.
We get to attune to 3 items, correct?
Yes.
Would my gold coin of luck be an item that needs to be attuned to?
Yeah. There are a
Okay.
few things that don't require attunement, but they're really rare.
Okay.
I would say, though, the bag is one. We did talk about that. I remember when we got the bag. Okay.
Yeah. So I just have another. This is just a thing. So since I gave up my fanny pack the previous.
Yeah, that's
episode,
where you have a slot open. You should.
So I can now. It's now reattuned, right?
A different item?
Like
I'd say so. I'd say so.
Well, because I had to stop being attuned to an item, so
Yeah.
I still had it.
Right.
So I had my lucky egg, my pendant of critical healing, and the fanny pack. So now I can put my gold coin, which is I flip it, and it's a 50% chance of crit fail or crit success.
I love that item. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. And I still
Um,
have my blue rubber fucking duck. So let's go.
Angus curls around Korik and brings up a mote of spiraling darkness and shoots it out, and it turns into a giant like cloud of smog that attempts to overtake Legion, and Legion needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Natural 19. Unfortunately, it succeeds and the smoke dissipates and Angus looks frustrated. Unfortunately, that's his action. He's going to fly up about 40 feet and just be above Korik. He tried to cast Polymorph on this thing and it failed. That would have been a fucking crazy success. He would have turned Legion into like a squirrel, by the way. That would have been fucking nothing. Carrie. Carrie's over here. She's going to try to take out these 2 robots. Natural 5 does not hit. She needs a 7 or above to hit. Natural 13 hits and a natural 16 hits. She's going to hit them each for 1 hit at a d12 plus 4. They both only take 5 damage and are still up, unfortunately. Yi, you are up. Yi.
Yep. Yeah,
Give
no,
me
sorry, I would.
a religion check. No, this is just a separate thing.
Okay. Okay. Religion?
Yeah.
Oh god, that is not a good one for me. Oh, first I need to actually click. 16. I got an 18 minus 2.
The chaos of this battle is intense. For a brief moment, you're looking around and you see deep up in the sky a pinprick of red light, and you feel supported in this moment. You catch a glimpse of Hadar in the sky watching down. And with the 16, I think that's all you get from it, but you catch a glimpse of the star in the sky.
Oh, okay. Good to know. So,
You're not alone in this battle, you know?
right. So,
Let's check your DMs.
Ye no, seeing that is going to hold on. So first I'm going to gonna time bandit. So I gotta roll a d6.
Wait. D6 4. No. First you have to roll a D20, 11 or above, and it works.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 11 or above, and it works.
9. Damn.
You pull it up and you try to use it, and it fizzles out. What I'll give you is that it can either use your action and not use the device, or you can use the device up and not your action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's either just a failure and the ability still exists. It would exist if you failed, but on the next dawn you could try again. Or it's
Alright.
not used up the ability, but it has used your action for this turn.
Okay. I was just wondering because I know time bandit says no action required.
Yes, but because we're like capping in that third ability of like
Mhm.
other
Okay.
effects, I'm giving you the option here. It either does use up Time Bandit, so it can't be used until next dawn. You just failed, basically, or
Mhm.
it does use your action, but you can try again. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see now. Yeah. So that was my action. Right.
Okay, you are using your action.
Yeah, I was gonna use it.
Cool.
So so now that I rolled a 9, does time bandit not work, or am I
No, because you
stuck?
use your
Okay.
action. Time Bandit is still. You can try it again next turn, basically.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Cool.
Yeah.
And then cunning action, bonus action, hide.
Give me a hide
Gonna
check,
hide a bit.
stealth check.
So I need both. Alrighty. $27.
You are hiding. You hide within the
I make
whipping gales of the back, like not within the barrier that you know would damage you, but within the smoke it's picking up. The planes are gonna circle above, and this time everything is great. They're going to fly over the middle, and let's see what a 30-foot circle looks like. Yerp. I need all three of you to make strength saving throws. Rather than bulleting down, the bottoms of these planes open up and little like bombs drop out and fall onto the three of you.
Fail.
Angus fails, and Killian fails. This is a bad one to fail on, I'll say. This 40-12 coming in at the three of you. 8, 5, 9, 1. So you guys have 18 plus 5 is 23 points of fire damage to the three of you as these little bad boys drop down.
At this point, I'm not
Killian.
going to be able to fucking do anything.
Killian, back down. Angus, more charred pieces of the robe off of him. He's breathing heavy, but he is still standing. That is the planes. They fly beyond.
I'm going to give Angus his turn now. He gets
Does
to...
Does he have attack of opportunity since he was already flying in air?
Ooh,
With them flying past him?
That's a great point. You know what? He's going to get an attack of opportunity, and what he's going to do is use shocking grasp and try to like fuck up the engines of the plane. Natural 15 does hit. I'm gonna say that on a shocking grasp is a D8, I believe. On a D8, on a roll of 5 or above, he's gonna stall the engine of the plane he grabs. Natural 1 on the D8, so he does damage it with some shock, but they like fly back. They fly by. But maybe because of that, they're like separated now. I don't know how that will help, but maybe it changes something.
Well, Angus gets fate swapped.
Sorry, what is that?
As a reaction, when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage. Oh, wait, hold on, 30 feet. I don't...
That's not 30 feet. He's closer to 60.
No. Is he
Ooh, 50
Yeah,
feet from
damn.
you.
Yeah.
I love being able to measure. It is really
nice.
cool, even if it doesn't work out for us in the moment.
Okay, then never mind. That goes...
That was the planes. Tim, we circle back to you. Where are you going first again? You're going to pick up Roswell and...
The plan, in no particular order, is to go pick up Roswell, then also while I'm there, make a portal, and then go back to the moon base, make another portal, and then get the worm over. So we're going to get Roswell and the Scone Lady, and then we're going to bring the worm to fight with us too, I think is the plan.
Okay.
That's the hope.
We're going to say it's going to take...
That would mechanically be the way that it would work, right? Because I have to be with the wand. So the only way is for me to go and then make a portal there and then bring everybody back and then make another portal and then have them get the worm back.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything you can do spell-wise or magic-wise or ability-wise to make it faster for your team? I'm just curious if there's anything you can do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to say that it's going to take you 2 turns. So this turn and next to reach Roswell and them, your ship is so fast. 2 turns to get back to the base. After that, where's there
Are the pods faster than the ship?
I don't know that I have any spells that will...
Pods could be
go
faster than the ship because they're a one-way like cannon shot, but they're only leaving from the base.
I thought they were on the ship.
So I don't
They're
know.
leaving from the Bureau of Balance, not like your spaceship.
Okay, because I thought in the past we were on the ship and we podded down to areas.
You guys
So
are
that's why
on the Bureau initially. Like the Bureau is podding you down.
Yes.
He's on your guys' like more individual team spaceship.
Shippy McShip face.
Yep. Yeah. All right. I was just...
Yeah, so I don't know that I have a way to make it faster. I don't have
But
anything
what
that
I'll tell you,
turns time forward
give me a I don't know, give me like Arcana, Insight, Investigation kind of check. If there's any of those that work the best to like kind of piece this together.
Not with that roll.
You're rolling like me.
That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for my Arcana. That's not great.
With
not
your
ideal.
knowledge of this ship tech, as you guys start to take off, you realize that if you can get into the launch station, you might be able to shoot a portal at Roswell. if you like put a portal inside one of the launch pods and fire it from the main base, you can get
That's
to
what I
the
was
main
going for.
base and fire them a portal. And then they can come through the portal but rather than you having to go to pick them up, they can get through the portal first. You know what I mean?
I thought
Okay,
you meant like they.
So then I guess if I can do that, I guess let's do that instead.
Yeah, I think it comes to you as you guys start to take off and you like grab Davenport's shoulder and you're like, no. Head towards the base. I think we can do this from the the bureau itself.
Right. So we'll do that then.
These guys are about to be fucked. Our wizard's gonna be here soon.
And it's you take off, boom, like light speed from where you're at the bureau. You're gonna arrive next turn. Yep.
There's a way I could get my spell slots back, but
the beasts are gonna go. The owl is
Be
actually
right
gonna
back.
swoop over and down onto Carrie with these 2 attacks here. That's a 15 does hit. 12 does hit. The bear is going to lumber forward. Nope, not him. I'm going to have to move him back a square. Bear is going to lumber forward onto Korik because Killian's down and Angus is floating way above. So we got 2 attacks on Korik.
Does the owl provoke an attack of opportunity from Korik?
Not from Korik because it's about 50 feet above his head, and not from Angus that time because it was out of his range.
Yeah.
The bear to hit is 22 and a 16 to 16 hit Korik.
It does not. It's a tie. Sorry, it's a tie to my AC. But on the first one, I like to catch Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, so the first one hits, you cash Hellish Rebuke. A tie to your AC, unfortunately, does hit. So first attack, you take 13 points of damage, and you get to Hellish Rebuke.
So I have to look at this to see. Ooh, you didn't tell me what. I think they're level 4 spell, level 3 spell in my ring.
You don't know what the other one is, and the first one, is Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
Roll a luck check to see the power of this Hellish Rebuke. I'll give it.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm reading through the notes because you had told me what level they were.
Oh.
Because it has 6 slots.
But they're gonna be the level of their thing. Oh, so with that, you would know that Hellish Rebuke takes up 1 slot. How many slots are in the ring total?
I only have 2 left because these 2 were the Hellish. Because all right, I had 1 level 1 spell, and then one of these is a level. I don't know how you did it, but one was a higher level than the other. I have 2 left: a diamond and an obsidian jewels that are glowing. The obsidian is my Hellish Rebuke charge.
Roll a d20 to see what level of Hellish Rebuke it is.
All right.
1 to 8 is level 1. 9 to 14, 11. 9 to 14 is level 2 Hellish Rebuke.
All right. So level 2 Hellish Rebuke. So 3d10 fire damage on a failed save. I need a dex saving throw.
Natural 5 is a failure.
22 fire damage.
22 fire damage. You torch it as another claw comes in on you for 7 points of damage, and it goes up in this hellish black flame. It's still up. It's still up. Korik, give me 2 Constitution saves. Both DC 10 for concentration.
First one's a 13.
Success.
Second one is a 5.
Fail. Your call lightning fizzles out.
Okay.
That was the beast's turn. Korik, it is your turn.
All right. He is all right. If I move, does he have an attack of opportunity or no?
Yes, he does. If you move away from him, if you move around him, no. You have anything within this square. Yeah. Exactly that.
What about if I used a bonus action of the spell jump? One of each of its turns until the spell ends, a creature can jump 30 feet. Oh, it just lets me move quicker.
Yeah, you'll leave the space and take the attack.
Alright. Well, fuck. I think I have to use a higher spell slot because I'm down to under 50 hit points right now.
And here I was thinking I was going to be the one that was going to lose hit points first.
Well,
Sir, you haven't been in our battle yet.
You went
know.
to the side.
That doesn't mean that I was going to have to not fight stuff. You could have made me fight stuff on my own.
No, yeah, 100%. Honestly, it was going to be dependent on if you gave up enough to make that check succeed. Like every round she would have had to make the roll, you would have had to have been dealing with the judge. But you got it on the first roll because you gave up enough.
All right, so you said that like Killian's down.
Yes. Killian's down. Carrie is facing the owl and 2 robots. You and Angus is like 50 feet above your head.
Killian.
You have a ship and bear in front of you.
And Legion is still...
How tall or how high above is Angus of me?
50 feet. Exactly 50 feet above your head, we'll say.
And the range of aid counts height as well?
It should, yeah.
Okay, fuck.
Man, I guess you could cast aid a bunch of times on one creature. I didn't think about that.
So I could do it twice on myself and once.
Yeah, I mean, if
What
you
is
did it
the,
again, it would increase
description
your
of
hit
aid?
points again by...
Choose up to three creatures within range.
Yeah.
It
Each
doesn't
target's
say
hit
different.
points. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Their max is going up, and so their current goes up by the same amount.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to... I need to fucking help myself here quite a bit. I am going to cast Aid in the 6th level.
Damn.
On myself twice.
Oh, you can't? You can only do yourself once.
Alright, fuck it. I cast Heal in the 6th level on myself, and I regain 70 hit points.
Oh. Glowing lights, vines surround you.
Hold on. That, and then I have to roll my 2d4 plus my other 5. It was either that or I was going full fucking like full craziness. I was gonna do everything. Yeah, 2d4. That is another 4. Alright, I'm back to over my original max hit points. For my bonus action, I am going to cast Grasping Vine.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You conjure a vine out of the ground. You can direct a vine to lash out at a creature 30 feet that you see. The creature must succeed on a dex save throw or be pulled 20 feet in the direction of the vine. I am going to... How do I point in this thing? I'm going to...
If you click and hold, it'll do a target, like a ping.
Okay. I'm gonna do right there. I'm gonna do it right here
Yeah.
at the bear. Yeah, because that's 20 feet,
Damn.
and the range is 30. So I'm gonna do it from right there.
Your range is 30, but the vine, I believe, is only 10 feet long, right?
The vine lashes out at a creature within 30 feet of it,
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
and it can pull it up to 20 feet in that direction. So it needs to pass
I was gonna
the
say you
dexterity
could have tried
save.
to.
Oh, it's off my desk.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Natural
pull shift
8
down,
is
but-
a failure.
Yeah, there was a DC of 19.
So the bear is pulled
20 feet that way, like right
Doesn't
there.
that trigger then an attack of opportunity from Angus? Because
not on
moving?
forced movement, just on chosen
Oh.
movement. How much damage?
Oh, there is none.
Oh,
He's just getting him out of the way.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I just wanted to pull him the fuck out of the way. Yeah, until the spell ends, I can direct the vine because it's another concentration spell. And you already said my lightning went down, so the creature, yeah, I can
Killian
direct it
makes.
to lash out at another creature on my bonus action of the next turn. So
Oh
pretty much
yeah,
right
okay.
10 feet
You can
past the
do
bear, I can keep
bonuses,
using
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Killian makes a death save, but I will not reveal it. Robots go. 2 robots are going to attack Carrie. Natural 17 does hit. They get +5. 2 does not hit, so she's going to take a 3 points of damage. She's not looking great, but she's alive. Legion is going to turn to face her. Yi, actually give me a stealth check, Yi. You have to
Okay.
beat
Level-
15.
My 25 earlier doesn't do anything to him.
That's earlier. This is a new round.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, you took a stealth check on your turn. Never mind. That's good.
Yeah.
So he's
No, you still
gonna.
got a
Either way, I
28.
got a 28. So
Yeah.
I think I pass either way.
The giant form shifts over here to Carrie and is going to try to pick her up and just like raise her up into the sky. It gets a 17. She has to beat a 17. She has +4, so she has to roll a 13 or above. 11 on the die. She is picked up and risen about 30 feet up into the air and squeezed. You hear her gasp out in pain. At the start of the round, you hear an intense multi-tonal scream from within the cyclone, and 2 shadowy giant whales slither out from the cyclone this way towards the west side of the facility. We'll see what they do. I'm going to roll initiative for them. Okay. Angus. Angus is up. I believe there is a spell I'm thinking of. 1 second.
You know what spell it is?
I think that there's some sort of chain lightning. Chain lightning. Yeah. Exactly
Well,
where I
there's
thought.
your
I thought it
spell.
was either 5th or 6th level, and it is 6th level. You create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards the target of your choice. 3 bolts then leap out from that target to as many as 3 other targets. Each must be within 30 feet. Must make dex saving throws or take 10d8 lightning damage. He's gonna point a finger, and a crackle of electricity is gonna fire out straight from his finger at the planes. He's gonna hit all 4 planes. They're gonna make 4 dex saves. They have to hit a 15 or higher on the dice to survive. Well, to succeed, probably to survive. First one gets an 18. Second one a 2, a 9, and a 13. 3 failures and 1 success. Here comes 10d8. Yes, 10d8. I don't see them succeeding on this. 60.
63 damage. Damn.
Oh, even the failure points a finger up and a crack of lightning comes out and like a Tesla coil shatters between them. All 4 planes knocked out of the sky. 63 fucking damage. Shock. 2 of
Hey,
them are
question.
completely incinerated, obliterated atoms in the sky. 2 of them fall. Actually, 1 of them falls. 3 of them are atoms in the sky. Carrie's up. She's just fucking go into town. She's gonna fury attack. No, she's held. Oh no, she's gonna try to strength contest out of this. They both have +4. She gets a 19 natural on the dice. It has to hit 19 or 20 to hold her. It hits a 7. She breaks her arms out to the side and drops. And as she comes down, she actually is probably gonna, because of where all our pieces are, and I didn't move the owl, so it is what it is. She's gonna try to drop atop the owl and take it to the ground with her. We're gonna call it
Fuck yeah.
athletics versus dexterity. The dexterity of the owl is a 9. She just has to get a 5 or above. She rolled a 1. Oh no! She grabs the edge of the owl, but it shakes her and kicks her off, and she comes crashing to the ground for 5 points of falling damage as she is maybe a phase over. If I can grab her, I can. She's like over here now. And she's prone. That's the worst part of that nat 1. Let's see. These whales, one is going to... They're up next, by the way. They rolled really high on their initiative. They're going to swoop around. This one is going to unhinge its jaw and try to scoop you and Angus. Well, just you. It's going to try to pile drive the
Angus is
ground and
flying,
scoop you
so-
up. Yep. This one is going to come over here, open its jaw, and a swarm of plankton is going to come out of it. And while I'm getting that set up, it's going to be a new beast on the field. You, Korik, are giving me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
A 14 does do it. You dive to the side as it swoops right past you,
All right,
crunching the ground of the bureau right above you. I'm gonna put it just beyond so we can see you guys. This one unhinges and releases a swarm of plankton, which I'm just gonna make tiny little guys like the... Oh, no, not that.
Still have my headset on. I have to step off screen for a second.
Yeah. Why don't we take a little bathroom break real quick? For anyone that
And
needs
4.
to use the bathroom. It unleashes tiny plankton, swarm of plankton that take up a big chunk. I'm just gonna make them take up 1 5-chunk square, but they are a creature. Yee, after our I'm gonna bathroom break, but you're up next after the break.
Alrighty.
Dude. These things fucking wallop.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
you-
I
you-
pull the fate, what does everybody wish for? Because I can change history with this.
Like, anything?
Yeah, no, I can erase whatever and make sure it never happened. It has to be 1 point in history. but that 1 point is gone. Or it does not happen.
And then we have to deal with all the repercussions.
Yeah, pretty much whatever I affect in time is going to snowball to this time zone. This time era.
Oh man, that is. Um.
Because my goal is to draw the fade and wish something, but I don't want to just wish the darkness away, because that'd be just...
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Um.
All right, Yi. What you got?
Alrighty.
Just do it, but I don't know what I would do. Tim, you back?
I never left.
Okay, sorry, I didn't have Twitch pulled up.
Yeah. Alright. What kind of check would I need to try and break through the barrier again?
Arcana check first, as you consider.
Damn. That is not the way to roll a dice on this. There's 9.
A 9. You'll need a Constitution saving throw to get through it, like you did last time. You see your god up in the sky, and you're trying to create some sort of connection with it, but it doesn't seem to be like it's going to help you in this moment.
Alrighty. I am going to roll a con save and try to break through this barrier
DC
again.
15.
20. I think it's... My con save is a 1, is it? Yes. Damn, 7.
Again,
Yee, hold on. Yee, do you want me to try to lucky egg that?
Yeah, if possible. I want to try to break through this and get... If we get rid of this orb, there's a good chance a lot of the creatures will either disappear or something
I
else
use one
good
of
will
my
happen.
2 lucky egg uses for him to re-roll that check.
all right, we need a 15 or above.
13.
Fuck!
13. You take 3 points of damage as you're bounced to the side yet again. Can't quite make it through. You feel the presence of your god, but not it.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna
I
say
just need
because, like we did last turn, that's your bonus action to try to make it through.
Alrighty. It's fair. Let me... Because there was a item sent by you directly, and I didn't. No. Oh, I know where it is now, because I put it someplace. Here he is. Oh no, it's intelligence saving throws, not on. Damn. Okay, so and then that is my bonus action to try break through. I am going to try and pull from my deck of many things slash again and hope.
Okay, roll a d6.
Hold on, let me pull up my thing here so I have it.
I think you 1 to 3 or above, but I don't know what all these things do.
A 5.
A 5 is the Jack of Hearts in the deck of many things.
Jack of Hearts, the Knight. Let me quickly pull up the Knight. Because I think I summoned somebody to help us fight.
I do too. Knight, deck of many things.
Thing. The Knight,
You
instantly
gain the
summons a
service
4th
of a
level
4th
fighter.
level fighter who appears in the
Fire
space you
server too.
choose. Okay.
So it's an air cock. So it has my race. So it has all the features my character has right now.
And serves you loyally until death, believing the fates have drawn him to her or you. You control this character. You draw that card. A flash of brilliant red light. You feel the presence, actually, of your deity in this moment of Hadar, and an Aarakocra fighter, boom, appears in that flash of red light right in front of you. Black armor, fully clothed, the shield with a brilliant star on it. This is a fighter of Hadar right in front of you. What is their name? Give me a name.
Their name is Jeff.
Jeff.
My name Jeff.
My name Jeff, says Jeff. Looks back at you, nods as the visor falls down, and from within the visor you hear, "My name Jeff," and then Jeff turns towards the enemies. That's fucking great. Let's put Jeff just right after you in the initiative for initiative
Alrighty.
order.
We'll
Let's
need a token for Jeff.
We
yeah.
need a token for
Yeah.
Jeff.
I
Let me-
need to pull up a 4th level character sheet or just like some kind of.
Is there a 4th level fighter? Let's see. Fighter, enemy, 5e. If not, I'm just going to play a 4th level fighter, but there's a 5th level fighter.
I'd have to.
That's not it.
There's a warrior.
Yeah, I see that. That's not quite it.
I don't think there's a 4th level fighter monster.
Okay, I'm just going to pull up the fighter character page because I also don't think there's a 4th level fighter. 3rd level, let's call them a battle master because I want to.
I love Jeff.
No, it can't be battle master because that's too much. It's going to take me too long to like look them up. Let's go
Yeah.
champion because that's the crit based one.
Yeah.
So 19s and 20s are crits, and it has roll me 46 right now.
46. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We're gonna say he's sword and board, and he's spec'd for sword and board.
15.
15? Let me look at
46, yeah,
this.
15,
Yeah.
6, 5, 1, 3.
Okay, so his strength stat is a 15. We'll say his strength stat is a 16, so he gets a +6 to strength rolls. And it has protection-based fighting, so when you're within 5 feet of it, it can pose disadvantage, and it has a longsword that it wields one-handed. So D8 plus 3 strength or 6 to hit. Okay. And it has double attack and second wind when it wants to use it, or action surge because it's a fighter. Just trying to remember all the fighter stuff.
Yeah.
Jeff. I didn't make a Jeff. I was looking for a Jeff, and then we were talking about Jeff. See, Jeff is gonna be this guy.
Boys, don't worry. Jeff's going to carry us through this.
Jeff, my name's Jeff. And Jeff is going to run forward and just try to double attack the gun. Natural 14 hits the gun. A natural 10 is +6. It's a 16. Hits the gun. That's 2d8 plus 6 total. 8 plus 5. 13 plus 6 is 19. That is enough. Jeff comes forward and just slashes once and pries back, like reveals a piece of sheet metal and sticks his sword in and pries it off, and the whole thing starts kind of falling apart. Jeff kills the gun.
Hey, M. It does say with Knight that Yi does control the character, not you.
Right.
That's a
But
great
it's
point.
easier if he does, because I can't get the sheet, and it'd be too hard to fully create.
You
Okay,
can tell me who
alright.
I'm okay with it, but Jeff has a
Yeah.
double attack. Jeff can protect when he's within 5 feet. Just for now, I'm gonna give Jeff bonus movement to get back to Yi. We'll say the first turn is narrative. He killed the gun. I love that. From now on, after your turn, you can control Jeff. It's a second turn. He has 2 attacks, a second wind, and 1 what is called action surge. So he just gets another action, which could be 2 more attacks or anything else.
All right.
And he's back with you. I'll keep track of his health, but you can control who he'd attack. We'll say he just took out that gun to help you. Thank you for
Yeah.
pointing that out. Super helpful.
I've never dealt with the deck of many things, so I'm reading them all, and then I finally got to Knight, and it said you control this character.
Oh, I
so
love
was
it.
like,
I
"Oh,
love
cool."
it. You control this character. This
Yeah,
is your
I
dude.
read that, but I was like, I'd have to create a knight on this.
Nah, I got him. You
Yeah,
just
that's
tell me
fine.
what you
Question.
want him to do, and I'll run it down
right.
mechanically.
If Jeff dies, can I bring Jeff back to life?
He's a real living dude. This is a real
yeah.
person, 100%.
Yeah, he's a level 4
Absolutely. If
fighter.
Jeff goes down, honestly, in this moment, he feels like a death saving throw kind of guy.
My God, summon Jeff for me, guys. We got this. Jeff's
Yeah,
the
you
strongest
feel like
knight.
Jeff is devoted. He's here to protect you because you are the voice of Hadar, and Jeff knows this. You are the prophet of Hadar, basically. Give me an
Oh.
Arcana check as Jeff hits the scene, actually. I'm going to give you
Okay.
advantage in this moment, too. I'm not going to tell you what it's for, but I'll give you advantage.
First, oh God, luckily that's advantage. That first is 0, second is a 9.
Jeff's here. You feel a little surge of, like, devotion, but Jeff's here. Tim, you're up. You guys see a pop and hear a boom in the sky, and floating, we'll say over where... Who is that? Who the fuck's way over here?
I don't know.
Oh, that is Tim. Yeah, I've kept Tim off to the side. Tim, over there where you are, the ship spawns like and lands, and you kind of come running out. The ship can also land anywhere else, so you can kind of really pick your entrance place. You need to get into the launch bay area in order to shoot your portal where you want to shoot your portal.
Okay. So how do we get to the launch bay area?
So you guys can
Where's
kind
it
of like
located?
spawn if you want. You can like drop in on top. The thing is there's a big whale in front of it right now. That big spiny creature is a big whale.
This big spiny creature.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
blue
and it's
thing?
floating kind of above the entrance. So Davenport suggests that's probably not the best place to touch down. But if you guys have an idea, if you can push it away from the entrance or whatever, you can touch down right in front of the entrance and you can run right in.
I don't know
Or-
that I have a way to push it.
Or
I
you
don't
can
care
touch
how big
down
the
like
room
a
is.
little further away and just kind of run up underneath of it and use your action for the battle this turn.
Yeah, but then I'm going to be tied in the battle, right? Like if I use my action to fight something, then I'm tied into the battle. And how are we going to get to the launch station to do what I have to do?
You know, I mean, if you're using your movement and your movement gets you to the door, you still have an action as long as nothing is within 5 feet of you. This thing is like floating wicked above you, the big spiny whale.
Oh, got it.
So, like, if you're running underneath of it, you could shoot up at it and not be within attack of opportunity range.
Got it. Yeah, so then I guess like let's just find an area that's kind of safe-ish to touch down, and then we'll start moving. We'll start
They're like-
moving to the door. So that hopefully nothing sees us.
I see them land, and I just kind of glance side-eyed over there without trying to draw too much attention, which obviously a ship fucking landing is going to draw attention. And I give Tim just like a head nod. I don't know if he sees it or not, but it makes me feel better about myself.
I'll land you guys over here because they can land kind of close. I'll even land you on the edge, like over here. And that's the easy landing. Tim, you run, you said, towards the door?
I don't know. Well, wouldn't running draw attention to us?
It would.
Well,
It could, you tell me. I mean, it could be a stealth check. It could be a run towards the door, action spell. As long as you get in, you can help the battle, if you want.
yeah.
I'll say
I'd like
with
to get.
passive
Go ahead.
perception, this is not going ideally for your comrades in terms of
Yeah.
how many
Nope.
forces they're fighting.
Don't worry, Tim. Fred's here. Jeff,
So,
not Fred. Fred.
I would. I
My
would
name,
go.
yeah.
I would go at a pace to not attract attention.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure we at least get the last of our allies, because this is probably, I'm not going on any more side quests after this. Like, this is it's we're gonna get Roswell and we're gonna get Scone Lady, and then we're getting the worm, and then I'm in the fight. So I don't want to get noticed now and blow that up and potentially lose a chance to get 2 more allies or 3 more allies. But yeah, I would kind of take them in such a way that we don't get noticed, and then we're gonna start, working our way or getting there as quickly as possible without getting noticed.
Okay, second question. Do you want to bring the crew with you, or do you want them to peel off for the combat before you guys enter this building? You don't know what's in this building. This is just
Who's with me again?
you have Lucretia the wizard. You have Davenport, who is probably more like a rogue bard monk kind of vibe, right? Maybe artificer. I don't think we know fully yet. I guess you would know. He's probably a mix of like swashbuckler kind of bard rogue situation. So you have
Okay.
Lucretia, you have Davenport, you have Loop, who is a high-powered lich wizard, and then yourself.
I will take Loop with me, and I think I'll send Lucretia and Davenport on to like help them in
Okay.
the fight. Because I don't want to like go alone, because that could be big bad. But I also don't want, like, no help. I don't want to go alone, but I want some help. But
Sure.
I don't want them to have no help either, because they're obviously they're not doing good, so they could use like some reinforcements.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh no, this is not going to be good.
Well, I figure you get advantage because they're not technically focused on him.
Yeah, but you're coming in on a big ship.
No.
Okay, you guys get up to this square before you can hear the whales notice you. You've only moved 10 feet. The big whale above you does know you're there. Do you want to move that full 25 feet you have? You get like right up to the door.
I mean, I get 35 feet,
Oh.
and then if I dash, I could also.
You get in.
Just-
You get in. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, I mean, if it notices me anyway, like we're just gonna go.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna go 35 feet, and then I'll dash, and then I'll go the full 60 feet, get in, do what I got to do to get the portal to.
Yeah.
Sage and whoever.
You guys run in. There's a set of stairs, but you have to go down quite far, or there's an elevator. The elevator is on this floor. Which do you take?
Wait, there's stairs that are far, or an elevator?
There's stairs, but you have to go down about 10 floors to the launch bay,
Yep.
or there's an elevator.
I'll take the elevator.
Take the elevator. Okay. Give me a luck check.
Oh boy.
11 or higher is what you're looking for. Actually, I'll say 10 or higher is what you're looking for. 19. Okay,
Well,
the elevator
19 will
works
do it.
just fine. and it zips really quick. You're in the elevator and heading down with Loop by the end of your turn. These two are just going to take up after your turn. How about that? Davenport rolls in. He is going to outfit like a little hand crossbow with a metal tube and aim at the front of the whale that's like barfing out the set of plankton and take a shot. Natural 15 does hit. It's going to deal 4d6 fire damage as it explodes. Boom. It actually explodes in such a fashion the cloud of plankton bursts and separates. The whale itself is knocked in the head and knocked off its course. Lots of fire damage there with that explosion. 46 rolled 3 6s. This thing rolls away. Lucretia behind is going to step in, and she's put in some of her spell stuff to like doing the light of creation and all these things, but Lucretia is still a powerful wizard with, as we have seen in our time, capabilities of 9th level spells. Lucretia is a top class wizard. You know, if you guys are level 17, she is probably as well. This woman is super capable.
Our DPS just arrived, guys.
Yee, give me an give me a religion check.
Who?
This is actually, I'm gonna call it a charisma saving throw. Different entirely.
I'm trying to. You said charisma saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
That's only a +2. 15.
15 was the exact DC. Lucretia holds her hand up. In fact, because she doesn't have another spellcasting focus, she holds the light of fucking creation up. And you see a surge of energy and a burst of power. A black star appears 100 feet up. And then you guys see it shift and shimmer in the light. The red star deep in the sky shines through the hunger and forces this black star down and onto the field. You guys get a sense of interaction with magic that should not be occurring right now. Lucretia cast a spell called Dark Star, and she tried to cast it above the field in such a way that anything flying would be hit. Knowing how Angus works, she's like trying to work with her team, right? But the light and the power of that star up in the sky has forced the dark star onto the field. But everyone who is connected with Yi in this moment feels a singe of like religious like euphoria for just a brief moment, and this incredible pressing force that immediately starts and then lightens up. Anyone who is on Yi's team is not affected by this spell, and everyone should be affected by this spell. But the spell Dark Star appears, boom, in the center of the field. All enemies need to make Constitution saving throws. Any creature who enters or starts its turn there must make these saving throws. The whales fail. The robots fail. The beasts succeed. Here comes the damage.
Fail.
Starts its
does
turn
Legion-
there. Or enters in the first time. So as she spawns it, actually, it still would go off.
Yeah, it's like sickening radiance.
It is in fact Dark Star. Oh, but like the effect, yeah, is similar.
Yeah. Because Sickening Radiance does the same thing. Like when you cast it, if they're in the radius, they have to do the thing, and then if they fail, they get the damage and the exhaustion. And then if they start their turn in there, they also have to do the thing.
You guys feel this
55.
crushing pressure of gravity smash the whales to the ground. They don't die. The robots disintegrated. Boom. Boom. The owl and bear are still up, but like just fighting the pressure. The owl lands and is like sitting and fighting the pressure. The whales, honestly, they probably have some form of like ambulatory legs. They're whale shaped, but like some far nightmare monster alien creature, right? Their legs pushing themselves up. They're no longer flying, but are still here.
Do they take falling damage?
I'll give them a d6 of falling damage each.
Maybe with a chance to be prone and not landing on their legs?
They landed. You know what? They
I think
are
they got the
prone
falling
currently. They cannot get up on not their turn, so they are currently prone. Anyone that was flying, that is the owl and the two whales. The Legion is still standing but not looking good, and it is now Tim, they went after you. It is the beast's turn. The whale is, or the owl and the bear are gonna form up on Carrie and just try to beat ass. They each get 2 attacks. The bear fails. The owl fails. Carrie fends them off as the owl does a flyby, not Legion. The owl does a flyby, and is now out here. We'll say it's curled around just a little bit. But she fends off
they
all
have
the
to
attacks.
Do the save because they started their turn.
Oh my god. Okay. The bear succeeds. The owl fails. Takes another fucking 10d8 damage. 8d10. The owl dies, and the bear is so fucking weak on the start of its turn that's why it is failing on these attacks. This Dark Star is crazy, and it feels like this is some crazy high power magic. But the fact that it isn't hurting everyone else is like every breath you take, every step you make feels like it should be complete oblivion because of the power of this spell, but it isn't. You're moving through this like reality muck. Korik, you're up.
I'm gonna start off because I forgot the last few times doing that Arcana check to check out my ring of spell holding.
Give me Arcana. Bonus action.
10.
10 doesn't do it. It's a diamond. I'll say with a 10, and as many times as you've checked it, a diamond. The class of gem you need for any given spell is based on like cut and quality, right? This diamond is incredibly cut in the center of this, like perfectly cut. So you get a sense that it's probably for a decently high power spell of some kind. That you don't get a sense if that's a offensive, defensive, healing, like what that is, but you're getting senses.
Could I argue giving him an advantage on this because of the Dark Star power, like how strong it is, it heightens his senses?
I'm gonna give him advantage on future rolls because he started to gather knowledge here, but not this one.
Okay.
Awesome. Our homie right here is dying, correct?
Yes, currently down and has taken a death save, but we don't know if it's a success or fail.
Awesome. I am going to 20 feet away, assuming there's no attack of opportunity since the whales are prone.
Correct.
If I disengage.
No disengage necessary because it's prone.
Yep. Yeah. Nope, that's Pan. What the fuck is? Which one is that? There we go. Oh, I'm inside of them. All right, we're just gonna say I'm right there. I cast Cure Wounds in the first level.
Okay.
So that's 1d8 plus 5. So that's 9 hit points plus my extra, which is 2d4. 12 hit points.
Okay. Killian's back up.
And I already used my
Thank you.
bonus action, so that was I was here. That was 20 feet. I have 35 feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay kind of right next to him a bit. Yeah, I'm done.
Killian rolls up. Thanks. And goes right into slashing at the whale. And because it's prone, has advantage. 2 23s to hit. Boom, boom, hacks into the side of the whale. I think is going to action surge and go for a third attack. A third hit, just 20, not 23 this time. And, ooh, 11 more points is enough in this. Hacks up again and, like, cuts a gash along the whale's stomach, and organs start pulling out, steamy and whatnot. But this one starts shaking and then stops moving. They took a fuckload of damage from Darkstar. Killian, it is Legion's turn. Legion of Robots is going to spin around.
Save. He has to do is save him.
Damn it. I'm never going to remember that. A failure? Oh my god. If Legion receives above 42 damage, it dies.
27!
Legion turns and tries to grip at you and then pressured into the ground and disintegrates. Hell yeah. Okay.
Background, you just start hearing.
Passive perceptions
Wow.
of above 20 can see now that the sound of this storm that we're in have overtaken what are massive footfalls beneath, and breaking into the storm on the north, the east, and the south are 3 immense figures towering over. You see like their rib cages looking over, like standing on the ground below. The 3 judges have arrived, and because you know they have not been in combat yet, they look fairly healthy.
And that's after one of them was taken out by Lady Death.
Yep, that's the one that hasn't shown up. And that's the one that could not show. Nothing was done about the other 3.
3's better than 4.
Hey, it is. It is. These guys are going to
How
be
tall are they?
huge. They're about like 400, 500 feet tall. They're
Oh,
immense. They're colossi.
I'm like, man, if I go my full form, like I could be as tall. No, I will still be like only up to their ankles.
Yeah,
be
but
small
because
boy.
they're like leaning over the Bureau of Balance, like you're really only seeing their rib cages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, are they like, where's the center point of, I guess, the spell for Darkstar?
I'm going to say they're not closed into it yet. I just need to get them on the map.
Okay.
But when they enter in this space, fighting-wise, on their turn, which will be at the end of the order, they will enter the space of Darkstar if they so choose.
Okay.
But I just wanted to put them on the map so we could see them.
Oh, good. Okay.
They're
That
probably
makes
like
sense.
10 feet out of that circle.
All right.
And I would say Dark Star is pretty much covering the entirety of the bureau.
Okay.
Angus's turn. Angus is going to spin and shoot a spell at this whale here. Spins and you see an exhalation of massively cold air spiral out and into a cone. The whale must make a con save. 9 does not do it. It's going to take 3d8 cold damage.
Let's go.
It has to receive 20 or above. It has 20 health left, which is not very likely, but possible. Not done. It ices over the back. You hear the whale scream out in pain. Multitonal groan. It is covered in ice for a minute. It cannot move and must try to break free. Huge. Carrie's here with the berry, and Carrie and the berry are going at each other. She's gonna reckless attack frenzy, 3 attacks on the bear. It has 16 AC. She has +8 to hit, so she has to hit at 8 or above. That's a 9, an 8, and a 5. 2 hits. Oh, but she has advantage. So a 9 and an 8 is a hit, a 5 and a 5 is a miss. A 9 is a hit, and a 13 is a hit, so 2 hits. 9 plus 13 is 22 points of damage. Fells the bear. The bear is fallen. It groans for a few groans and then is dead. The whale. This whale is dead. This whale is going to try to roll its body around.
It has
and
to do it safe.
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm not letting them get away without a save.
No, I appreciate it. This one succeeds at a 20.
Oh.
It is going to try to just turn its body and roll 20 feet. So when I turn its body, we'll see exactly how far it can roll. I'm going to move this guy because he's just in the way.
Have they entered the battlefield yet, or they're just on the map?
They're
Right?
I put them on the map so we knew they were there, but they are like 10 feet outside of the battlefield. If you
Okay.
get up to the edge, you could still hit them for sure, but they're not within
I was basically talking about once they entered the star, the black star.
Yeah,
area.
they're not quite in Black
Yeah.
Star range yet.
Perfect. Yeah.
You said Legion and the Owl dead, right?
Legion and the owl is alive, the bear is dead.
Okay.
With its roll, I'm gonna need Korik and Angus, who Angus is flying, so he doesn't take it. It's
What kind of save do you need?
no save. I think I forgot Angus was flying. It's just gonna kind of turn around and crawl towards Korik and try to bring some claws down. Just 2 rolls to hit. Natural 3 and a natural 19 will hit you.
19 hits. Yes.
For 3 points of damage. Just barely nicks you. Just gotcha. Now the bear is directly facing you and right up on you. Next in the order is Yi. You, and then you get to do
Yay.
your full ally's turn.
So I am going to first try and make it through this barrier in front of me again.
Constitution save. Religion with advantage. 12 or above is your DC. Right now.
Alrighty. Make sure I have the right for my religion. Oh. 2. First is 0. Goddamn 4. The dice hate me for religion.
Just a neutral Constitution saving throw. You
I'm not
feel
wasting
the
an egg on you this
presence of your
time.
god, but
No.
she's just watching. You haven't done much this fight to like get her to support you.
Yeah,
Hey,
4.
just refresh your page. She's
Yeah,
just distracted.
I
for
did.
real.
I have. I've refreshed it.
Oh man.
I almost sent you guys a or did I see it? Did Toxic send it to me about the there's a timeout chair that you can put your dice in that somebody 3D
Oh yeah,
printed?
I've seen those.
That's funny.
I mean, you probably have to 3D print it. I don't know that they just
Yeah.
exist to buy.
take
Oh,
another-
Yeah, like the guy showed it and he said the link to the thing
They
to print.
sell actual they do sell actual dice jails though.
Yeah,
You
get
take
a dunce
3
cap to put
points
on
of
it.
damage as you try and fail to get in. Bonus action.
Yeah. So that was how much you said damage?
3.
Already. Well, well, it's time to do our favorite game. What card gets pulled next?
Damn. Okay, D6, a 1 is nothing. Reroll ones.
Praise gods, please be my favorite at least once. Five.
The fucking Ace of Hearts in
The
the
Fates!
Fates.
I get to rewrite history!
Okay. What is the Fates?
I wish the judges never existed.
Okay. That's pretty crazy. Fates.
Are they just gonna Tom Holland Spider-Man out of existence? Like,
Pretty
show me
much.
what you got, and then they're gonna just dust.
Allowing you to avoid or
fate.
erase one event as if it never happened. Here's what it
Yep.
is. It's not that you erase the judges from existence entirely. You go back and you change that year. You alter it just slightly to where you guys get the light of creation that year, and the hunger is unable to consume that reality. Yi draws this card, and a flash, brilliant red and crimson scours over the battlefield. The judges are within 10 feet of you guys and unravel into millions of brilliant red ribbons and funnel up towards the star in the sky. Yi, religion check as you do this. You've failed all of these, so you haven't gotten any bonuses, but at some point, a successful religion check gets you something.
5. God damn.
Nothing, man. They go up. I don't know what to tell you. Your god is loving being withholding.
I can tell. At least I got Jeff, okay? They sent me Jeff.
Oh, wait. You have advantage on that. You have advantage on your
Oh,
religion
are
checks
you-
because Jeff is on the field.
9. God damn.
Not quite it. Not quite it. But you feel more of a connection. You know, with a 9, I'll say you actually feel some of that energy phase off like it got absorbed by the star.
Ooh.
Some of it.
Mhm.
Fucking crazy. No
Well, the
judges
judges-
in the fight. Does anyone want to look up for me, just for the joy of what you guys just avoided, the Colossus in
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
2024? D&D 2024. You guys just avoided about 1,500 or so HP points. That's some good stuff.
damn.
That's some good stuff.
Oh, I pulled the Fates perfectly.
Some good stuff you just avoided.
I now demand all of you bow down to me, my god.
I'll say with that, what you realize is that an energy enough of one of the colossi was absorbed of the three.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Em,
Colossuses are dead. That's good.
Don't worry, Em. That ends the game of our favorite pastime game of what card will I pull next?
I mean, you just pulled the 3 best cards in a row for what you could have
Em, I
pulled, I
hope
think.
no. So I still had the wild card you gave me that I've not pulled. That you were so annoyed I pulled the 3 best cards.
That's true.
I had the wild card. I have the King of Hearts. I
I
had 2
needed
random
one
playing
thing
cards.
in there to be the bad thing, and I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. Well, now Deck of Many Things no longer has a use for me. Thank you, Deck of Many Things and Illusions.
It has some illusions and one wild card that could be fucking anything.
It could be, and I'm not risking that, Em.
Could be anything though.
Alrighty, now it is my friend Jeff's turn.
Jeff's turn. What does Jeff do? I'm gonna give you
How much?
access to Jeff really quick so you can even move
Oh,
him.
good. How much movement does Jeff get?
30.
30. Damn. Uh,
There you go.
too far. You know, Jeff's gonna go. I think he can walk around. Let me double check.
Do you want Jeff to go through the beam? Because he's got to go
Oh,
through that way.
No, I know. I'm just checking. See. Damn you. I think he can still make it even if he
I think
goes
that he can.
not that way, but he'd go that way.
Yeah, he can get there.
Yeah, he's going around, of course.
Yeah.
And he'll just chill there.
Okay. Protection fighter for carry.
Mhm.
Tim, you and Loop, this elevator stops and dings, and as it comes out, you are in the launch bay. You immediately see 4 like shadow gorillas in this room, kind of breaking apart the machinery. You see the thing you need is still untouched, kind of dead in the middle of the room. I'm going to say Loop probably acts after you if we're into this point, but you got 4 shadow gorillas in front of you. And you got to get to the middle of the room to shoot the launch pod off. You also got to put a portal on the launch pod, which you know where it is.
Can I avoid the gorillas, or is there like just no way that I can get around them without a fight? Like, is there cover I can use to potentially not?
It's going to be a pretty hard stealth check, but you think you could do it. They don't see you, I think, when the elevator opens, so you have a moment to like consider.
And are they like all together? Are they very spread out?
They're kind of spread out around the room, just breaking up bits and pieces of the machinery in here. If you made a mad dash for it, like you could probably do that as well, but then you're kind of out in the open. Just depends on how you take it. We'll say they're on different corners of the room.
How many feet away from the part of the room I need to be at? Am I? It could be an estimation if you don't know. Like, it's fine.
I mean, I'll put you 25 feet away. Like you're your full movement away from it.
Okay. I ask Loop. I say, what do you think we should try to fight these things, or do you think we should just try to book it? What do you? I don't know that we have time for a fight.
I mean, if we're trying to avoid the fight, I can get us in and out. Like we can Misty Step over. I can Dimension Door us back. It's just a decent spell, you know. She says she can give up spell slots to make that happen.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to get, because they're gonna need our help out there. Like,
He says he comes back.
What?
Okay.
I
No,
like,
no,
I'm trying to-
I know your character doesn't know. I just love how your character's so panicked up top, and it's like everything's dead.
I don't know that everything is dead.
Oh, I know
Right.
that.
I just know when I went in there, it was not looking great.
Give me an Arcana check.
Come on, roll shitty. Come on, man.
I just have a question. Is there a reason Colossus is not Colossus, his body's still like there, the giant skeleton?
21.
He shouldn't be. I try to delete them all. Oh, no, that guy's dead too.
21 on my Arcana
that's
check.
what I was wondering.
21. The two of you jump out. You cast like firebolt and enough to like get them off your path. As the two of you run, you skirt to a stop, fire off your portal across the room at the launch pod, and immediately slap the button. Loop rolls over your back, casts like a lightning. We'll say she casts chain lightning too. Bam, 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 bam. Skates around the gorillas, giving you two just enough time to sprint back towards the elevator and dive roll in as the doors close. The portal launched off towards refuge. I don't think you know. You give me insight, history, investigation, perception, any check that
Damn.
works for you.
I don't know at a 21. That was pretty good.
No, I mean you did the spell stuff well. This is to understand the other stuff now.
I'll do history. $22.
It's gonna take on your like third turn from now, they will have access to the portal. They could come through if you had a portal for them to go through on the third turn from now.
Okay. But essentially, I just need to kill time and not get seen by the...
Yeah, I mean, you're back in the elevator. You can go up and like join the fight with your friends. As long as you put a second portal down here, somewhere over here, they'll have a place to come out.
So I'll put the portal like maybe behind the elevator, I guess.
I was going to say, why don't you go up the elevator and then put it up top?
Well, I was up the elevator. I'm at.
Well,
the
you
top
got
of the
back
elevator
in.
now.
I think like if you want to put the portal up top, you'll have to wait till your next turn because it's gonna take a while for the elevator to come back up.
Okay.
If you want to put the elevator down in the portal down in the launch bay, you can, but then they'll have to come up the elevator too.
I don't know if it's better to like put it on the battlefield somewhere and just have them come right in, or to put it in this launch bay and then have them move. Yeah, I'll look for a place on the battlefield to just have them come right to us versus having them waste time trying to get to the trying to get through the elevator, not have to fight the gorilla. You know, like it just feels like putting the other one right on the battlefield so that they can just teleport directly on the battlefield seems way more prudent than having them have to move.
For sure. You start heading back up the elevator. The owl is going to maintain its position outside of the Dark Star and just kind of circle up around here and then flap its feathers and fire down like a spread of feathers at Jeff, which I'll need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. We'll say +4. You have to hit a 15 or higher.
Alrighty.
Carrie rolled a 17 natural, so she saves.
Nat 20, 24.
Oh, shit.
Jeff makes it.
Jeff and Carrie take 6 points of damage. Just mark 6 for me. Every now and then I'll ask you how much damage Jeff has taken. I have an idea in my head. Carrie drops to a knee, but is still up. She's bleeding heavily. She does not look good, but is still standing. That's the only beast left. It is Korik's turn.
Which beast is still standing?
The owl is over to the north of the field, kind of outside of the realm of Darkstar. The whale is right up on you in the realm of Darkstar, and is not looking good.
Okay.
And is technically engaged with you too.
This went
Yeah.
from us almost killing us to, hey, God, we're good.
I need a con save. I'm gonna cast poison spray. 10 feet. He's close to me.
Poison spray 10 feet, con save. Natural 2
It's gotta be-
failure.
All right, awesome. He takes 4d12 poison
Right.
damage.
You spray
25.
over the whale, and it just starts disintegrating. You have killed the whale.
Nice.
Anything else on your turn?
There's nothing really else to do. I don't have any other. Yeah, we don't see any other creatures, right? Besides that owl.
Yeah, besides the owl for now, you don't. But that was your action. If there's, I don't know if there's anything you can do as a bonus action to aid your
It's
team
just
or
a-
whatnot.
I mean, my concentration hasn't ended yet from my grasping vine.
You haven't passed another.
If it can hit the owl, you can pull it into Darkstar.
Yeah.
Like right there. That's 35 feet.
Yeah, because it's over here. It was over here to right here. This is where it was. It was like over this way. So yeah, I can
Yeah,
hit the
yeah.
owl.
I'll accept it.
Yeah, grasping vine. I need a dex save of 19.
Failure by 1.
All right, so
Ooh.
since it's within about 20 feet of it, or within 30 feet, I can move it. How close is it to? Would you say it's 10 feet to be in the Dark Star?
Yeah.
How high is it flying?
40 feet up. 30 feet up. Enough to hit it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so not only do I pull it down, so I'm gonna drag it to the ground and use bludgeoning damage for it going to the ground as well.
You grab
Before it
it
gets
and
hit into the
pull it
Dark
into
Star.
the Darkstar, and it just bursts into feathers as it reaches the
Aw.
barrier of Darkstar. As you do that, you all hear a rumble and feel a shake in the reality around you. This column, more columns reach in from the sky, pressing down onto the base here. Come on, let me move you. Let me move you. Please? Why can I? That's annoying. Whatever. There's one also in the bottom, the southwest corner that I won't let me spawn for some reason, but one does spawn down there, just like columns coming in to hit. We're gonna do this a little bit more narratively in the moment. As Tim runs up out of the launch station and bursts open the doors to see his allies on kind of an empty field. You guys have done a great job of slaying the bigger monsters that have been coming. The ship over by Davenport and Lucretia, who really haven't gotten to go again. They let's see, these columns, thank you for putting that down, pressing down onto the bureau, slamming into the ship. Above you, a mass of roiling black and red cloud coming down to a shape like looking at you from the hunger above. It looks like it is raiding this place looking for the light of creation. Lucretia is glowing all of a sudden, the light of creation glowing a bright, brilliant color. Davenport says, I think it's time. Everyone to the ship. As I'm not going to spawn them because they're hordes, like hundreds of humanoid-sized creatures, animals, machinery, creatures of all kinds start pouring from the columns and towards you guys. Davenport and Lucretia, easy on the ship. I need 1 athletics check or acrobatics check from Tim, 2 from Korik, and 2 from Yi, based
An
on
acrobatics
distance.
check
Or
what?
athletics, some kind of physical check
Well-
to get back to the ship ASAP.
Yeah, I'll do acrobatics.
Well, could I not do that? Just fly away?
11.
The idea is getting to the ship before you're overtaken by the creatures that are pouring out. And there are flying creatures pouring out too.
Okay.
About time I get a good acrobatics check. 14. I'll take that. It's not like a 20, but it's not a 1.
Okay, I got 11. And what was... sorry, what
14.
was... Tim's was 14.
Buddha's is
11
14.
for Yi.
That's your athletics or acrobatics. Okay, I need 1 more from Korik and from Yi.
Ready?
6th on my second one.
10.
Okay.
What do you need from Jeff, by the way?
Give me 2 athletics. That would be +6 for Jeff.
Or
Actually, +7 for
Alrighty.
Jeff.
already. So Jeff's first is 26. Jeff's second is 14.
Okay, here's how this goes. Based on just the speed you guys are moving, Tim makes it back and Loop makes it back, no problem, to the ship in that pod. Korik is really close and Yi is pretty close as well. Jeff makes it, fucking sprinting ahead. Carrie and Killian move actually pretty slow. Angus makes it as well. He got really good rolls. The 4 in this, that's Korik, Yi, Carrie, and Killian all need to make strength or dexterity saving throws, your choice, as the hordes of creatures are starting to overtake you and trying to pull you back into the horde.
18 dex.
What was Korik's?
Or what? Sorry.
Strength or dexterity saving throw.
13 for a dex.
Okay. Here's how this goes. Korik takes 15 points of like a varied slashing, bludgeoning, piercing damage as you're just gotten in the backs of your legs as your team pulls you up. Yi makes it. Killian is dropped at the edge, dragging and reaching for her life. Carrie jumps down and just starts hacking away at the horde, sending them away. She says, get to the hunger. Lucretia actually looks back and pulls out. She has the spellcasting focus and she hands it over to your group and she says, I have most of my energy left. I'll help. And Angus looks at her and looks at you and says, it's best if you guys actually have the ability to make it there. And Angus and Lucretia, I'm going to say Loop joins them too. fall out and join Carrie on the battlefield and start launching off like Darkstar is great. It's just pressing in these forces. They're launching off lightning bolts and fireballs, and the horde with 3 very high level wizards just blasting at an oncoming crowd. They're making some space. I think the 3 of them are enough to actually stop the horde from overtaking Killian. She regains her footing, and now these 2 fighters and 3 wizards are just trying to keep them at bay. Any flyers that come in and get close to the ship, a spell comes up and obliterates them. You guys are on an onslaught of the shadowy energy. The light of creation has been tossed back to you. Davenport is flying. It's just the 4 of you, the 3 of you and Jeff. Here.
Jeff.
Jeff,
Lucretia said,
Do I have the
use the
ability
light
to
of
thorn whip?
creation.
could I thorn whip anybody and bring them with us? Like pull them up against their will?
You can. That will affect their odds of survival or of like doing what they're doing, but you totally can if you want to try to pull one of them.
Right.
Toxic needs to put his portal on the ship too.
But then the portals are gonna disappear. Well, I guess I haven't put
never
the other
placed-
portal down.
Right. You could
So,
leave
I
it
will-
down there to help them, or you can bring them with us.
What do you guys want to do? What do you guys
I-
think is the best
I think
move here?
if we leave it with them, they may have a better chance of survival. So I vote actually leave them with the portal, like give them extra help.
Okay, then we'll do that.
You fire the portal down past some of the shadowy figures and land it next to your allies. We'll say that it hasn't been 3 turns, but narratively it looks right, as you guys turn off to face the encroaching, what looks like eyeball forming out of the hunger and like facing you guys. You see Roswell and Cassie and all of the people from Refuge pop out of the portal. A purple snake. Why the fuck not? They were prepared. It hits the portal and comes careening out and crashing into some of the shadowy figures. You feel like this is a hard-fought battle. Like, the amount of force you've just given your allies does exactly what you think it will do. Well, so far, as long as we survive the battle, like, that's enough power for your high-level team to like survive on their side, right? You've given them enough backup that they can really give you the full out and in that you need. What do you do? What do we do to what's the next step? You guys have an opportunity to do kind of whatever you want. But
I
what
would
is
like to
Yeah.
meditate to heal and whatnot.
Not quite a meditate moment, not quite a short rest moment. You're in the mid, like the hunger is roiling above you, right?
I thought we were like taking off on the ship, so that's why I thought like it
There's
would, like have,
you
have a little
can
bit
you
of time
do,
to...
but there's really nowhere to like go take off and press down for a short rest. You get off of the thing, and they're fighting the hordes. The light of creation has been tossed back at you, and you have the encroaching like eye of the hunger.
He's gonna have Jeff protect them as he prays to their god for just as much help as they can give during this final battle.
Arcana with advantage.
I think. Oh God, help me!
Oh my god.
God, help me!
Oh my god.
I would
Why
like to
is
just
it on-
stare at my ring and just kind of be like, what the
That's-
fuck does this diamond do?
That's tough, bro.
You can also
That's
give me an Arcana
tough.
check if you want, Korik. You can also give him your luck roll if you want.
No, I'm not giving him the
No.
fucking egg. I'm saving that for death saving throws or something.
Give me the coin to 50-50 it then.
I'm not
I mean,
attuned to it. I
I'll try.
forgot about
I'll try
my
to
ring
make
of...
another. I'll try to make.
I'll let
another
you
Arcana
burn the
check on
coin. The
your-
coin's got a 1 use in this whole thing. You could give it in if you want in this moment.
I'm scared of what the critical failure would be at this moment, trying to freaking talk to his god. Like he could sever his like connection forever with him.
I think with how much I've done for my god, I don't think they'll sever the connection. It's the aspect of they just will watch me continue to struggle
So,
for
all right.
their
So
approval.
I forgot that the coin is my 4th item. I'm not attuned to it.
No, I know.
This is your call.
Yeah.
So
I'll
if you
let the
want,
coin be
yes,
burnt up if you want to use the coin here.
I'll take the coin and I'll flip it over Jeff's head and it lands in Yee's wing.
Oh shit. Okay, Yee, roll or either one of you roll a D4, a 3 and a 4 are heads, right? Or a 3 and a 4 are tails. No, heads. 3 and a 4 are heads.
All right,
3
I
and
got
a
it
4
right
are heads.
now.
You want a heads.
Okay, you go ahead.
All right, rolling it. You said
Heads is critical success.
Right, you said 2d4 or just 1d4?
1d4.
1d4. My eyes are closed.
I don't see
3!
anything. Oh.
It hasn't popped up yet.
Sorry, it rolled to self. I can take a picture of it right here.
No,
Try to get-
I believe you. A 3 is
No.
exactly a 3 is a critical success in this moment. Yee. Okay, a few things happen. I want to go get a beer before I explain this.
Oh god, the TM's getting a beer run. Oh, thank you, Buddha. My luck would have been horrible. Hold on, I'm just gonna see 1d4. Let's see what I would have got. A 3.
You
Either
would have
way.
succeeded.
Yeah, I know, but I have no faith with how bad my dice were. With, of course, the most important thing to my character right now, their god.
Yep.
I am going to have a Klondike.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ugh. That is chaotic. I heard the nice crisp crack of an opening beer.
Beer.
Well, it sounded like
Beer.
Narrative beer. Natural 20. I even thought to myself before you made this roll, I was like, what if this is a natural? What if this advantage is the natural 20? And it wasn't, but now it is, so. Time seems to stop for a moment for Yi. He has some connections. If we were looking from the outside, from like the narrative movie view, we would see a beam of red starlight almost coat the flying boat, the ship that you guys find yourselves on, and freeze time all around it. Yi, no one picked it up. Yi reaches out to the ground and grabs the light of creation almost against his, physical nature. Like he's not trying to do this. He's just like an avatar in this moment. And as Davenport, Yi says, take it in to the hunger, and points the umbrella forward, and it balloons up into its, protective phase, up and out. And as Davenport shoots the boat directly into the eye of the hunger, you see this umbrella of red energy envelop and open up around the ship, and you guys pierce into the hunger. Red light overtakes you, and Yi, you find yourself briefly amongst the stars, and Hadar is a mile large in front of you, like enough to fit in the palm of her hand, right? Like immense in front of you. And she reaches down, pats you on the head with like a finger, and says, "You've done well. And I thank you. Your reality may yet be spared, but And she flips her finger around like up under your chin and says, but you get the largest boons of them all. And like flicks your chin. It's always like way too fucking hard, but like, just like almost like lovingly, like, like light jabbingly, right?
Like a caring mother trying to get the child's attention.
Kind of, yeah, exactly that. And she says, and we'll have the rest of forever for me to teach you the proper ways. And you wake up. All of you do. You are in a weird liminal space. Like big, like I'm going to say like 60-foot almost dome of clear space. Outside of that dome is a roiling mass of black and rainbow energy. You're like in the midst of the hunger, but in this like dome of clear space. A back like third of where you guys find yourself standing is like unrealistically made up of parts of your ship. It looks like your ship has like formed out and down into like a third of this battlefield. It gives you like a little bit of a railing to stand up on. The wheel is kind of in the center. It wouldn't steer anything now that it's attached kind of to this battlefield. It looks like this space has kind of been built up around the pieces that went into it. One side of that coin of what went into it is everything in hundreds upon thousands of universes, this roiling mass of whatever. The other side, a ship piloted by a crew for over 100 years, fighting this force that arguably is much more than them, but has been built for this moment. Behind you, your engine larger than life, spinning the light of creation's energy into a functioning device. Yi holds up the umbrella and lets it go, and it floats up for a moment before beaming backwards and into the engine, alight with power, and I think the power of that burst is what kind of gives you this clear space to see amongst this roiling storm, as a figure steps out on the other side of the field about 60 feet away. A humanoid figure the size of a person in a beautifully sharp black suit. Korik immediately recognizes him as John. But something is off. John's eyes are sunken and sullen. He looks sickly. As he stands in place, you see like several forms shifting about as they like settle. Korik, give me an insight check. I think
It's
you're
11.
muted. Oh, no, you're not. It's 11?
21.
21? For a moment, you, in that sunken, sullen-eyed state, you connect with John. You see John, like the whatever identity was inside of that, and then all those forms that like shift and shake in on top of him before he's still. No longer is John in front of you, but a face of the hunger. And it says in 1,000 voices at once, "We've hunted you for 100 years. And now you are within our grasp. And he holds his hand up, and a massive claymore of black and roiling red energy kind of forms in his hand and drops to the ground with a thud and a crunch. And give me Arcana checks with advantage from the three of you.
Why, Eb? Why?
Because I want you guys to understand what's happening.
Nat 20.
Just like that.
2.
And I got a 19, so that's
Nat
double.
20, 18.
Yeah.
Where did my
Nat
dice
20s is
roll go?
exactly why we do it.
Yeah, I crit on 19s and 20s, so
11,
yeah.
16 and 16 was mine.
With
Your
advantage.
two allies know
Yeah,
exactly
16 was mine.
the vibe in this moment. You guys have used the light of creation to find yourself inside of the hunger without being consumed by it, and the light of creation has given you this protective space. You guys are kind of like a white blood cell in a body that it shouldn't be in now. You're going to begin to fight back against the hunger from within, and you are able to do that. The thing that has come is like a culmination of the hunger's power. You are within the hunger. If you can kill the hunger here, you can kill the hunger. You know that. All of you do in this moment. Well, you and Yi know that for a fact in this moment. And for the last time in our campaign, boys, we're going to roll initiative. And I'm going to write this down, and we're going to pause until next time. We can also roll initiative next time. I just wanted to say, let's roll initiative at the top, because we want our lucks to change. Yi's luck has been fucking awful this time. I don't want his initiative to be
His
plagued
luck
by
has
that.
been good with everything else except for his god.
Yeah. We can roll initiative next time. We don't gotta do it this
Yeah.
time.
No.
I'll take rolling next time.
Yeah. Ugh.
As the three of you, Davenport and Jeff, are facing down the hunger in a space that you believe you can finally kill it using the light of creation, which is creating this big engine of power behind you. Next round, next session, we'll be able to use both those bonds and fight the light of creation.
That is fun. That was a fun session.
Or
I just
fight
didn't think,
hunger.
yeah. I just didn't think, I'd pull the good cards and nothing
You pulled
else.
only the good cards.
I'm so glad, though, I got rid of the judges, because that would have been a painful fight.
Yeah, I don't think I would have given them a total of 500 health points each, but like just looking at their stat block, like you cleared 1,500 points of health off the field in one draw of a card.
I was debating I talked to them too. I was like, what do we want to do? Because it's not like I just want to wish the hunger away. So I was like, that's boring.
We find ourselves on the final battlefield, facing down a creature that has fought us for 100 years. And we finally have a strike at it. With two nat 20s, you know that if you kill it here, you can kill it. But you also know that this is going to be like, it's going to have all of its, power.
Nice.
GG's. We will return in a couple weeks. Not next week, but maybe. We have one more session, I imagine, left in this. I don't think it's going to last more than that. And then we'll dive into Pokemon. I'll have you guys pick a Pokemon from a list, and I'll make them up and finish up the Rangers, and we'll play some Pokemon-themed chaos next. But first, we got to kill the hunger or die trying.
Oh yeah. So how would everybody feel for the 24th? Because that's after next week, which Em and I cannot do.
Theoretically is fine for me. I got to get closer to know for sure.
That's fair.
I